We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night. Right here, the place to be reviews. I'm Itepuku, and right here with all of yous, I am joined by my esteemed colleagues this evening. Let's say a welcome to the birthday. Man, first, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday, Salvador.
Hello, salutations. Yes, it is my birthday today, and for those playing along at home, that means that the series finale of Lost aired on my 21st birthday 10 years ago. And rather than being like most 21-year-olds and going out and getting shit-faced, I stayed home and refrained from alcohol completely so I could be completely sober during the series finale. That's what I did. I am joined tonight by these gentlemen here to celebrate the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, a couple days late, but it's going to be great.
This is our first chance to, and you know, speaking of Lost, Sal and I did a compilation kind of collaboration video, 10-year retrospective, kind of look back at Lost, some of our favorite things, and that was a lot of fun to make. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun to make, man.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I told you, we're watching the show again right now. This is like my fourth time through watching it, so it's aged like aged like my wine, man. Well, it's like 2018, but fuck it, it's good.
Yeah, I found out today that the old lady has never seen Lost, so I queued up the first episode for her to watch.
What'd she think?
She's not paying attention. She's looking at her phone, eating chicken nuggies. So I'm like, all right, well, when you start asking questions later, I'm like, you should have paid attention.
Yep, tell her I'm not answering any questions. This isn't a Q&A panel. You have to wait till the end of the season for that. We are also joined this evening by Emperor Steve of Franchise History TV. What's up, brother?
What up, y'all? Yeah, I got nothing else going on today. Just couldn't wait to watch this movie. I probably watched this movie about like 80 times, but more about that later. But how y'all guys doing today?
Excellent, man. Excellent. Spent the day outside working. Oh, it was fine. It was nice to be outside. The weather was finally sunny here. It didn't look like Seattle and Michigan, so we're good.
Oh,
we're good. And last but not least, down there at the bottom, Flash. What's up, Jared? This is Mad Dog Warren in the house with us this Saturday night.
Pete, what are we watching?
Oh, the greatest Star Wars movie ever made, The Empire Strikes Back, sir.
Fuck you, Pete. You said we'd watch Flash Gordon. God damn it. You said it 3 times.
Your speakers on or anything?
No. You can listen on your phone, but I don't want playback on it. Karen's yelling at me. Anyway, so we're gonna watch Empire Strikes Back tonight, which is it's my favorite movie. It's not even just my favorite Star Wars movie, it's my favorite movie. The boy has taken an especial liking to this one. We watched it 3 times in 1 week. We watched this like 3 times in 1 week, and we watched Spaceballs 3 times that same week because he now has an affinity for Spaceballs too, which is, I was like, is 4.5 too young to get your kid to Mel Brooks movies? I'm like, apparently not. He starts quoting these. He has said the how many assholes we got in here line. He has said that. He looked at me and he's like, how many assholes we got in here during the, I was like, I shouldn't be laughing. I should be an adult right now, but I can't. I had to laugh. It was funny. So Empire Strikes Back, man, this was great. It's got such a different tone from A New Hope, man. I really dug this. Like I said, it's just my favorite movie. And Vader is just such a omnipresent badass in this. He really, I mean, I'm surprised that, how many employees, you guys have seen The Office, right?
some parts of it.
You know how Toby has that box of complaints that Dwight has filed against Jim. It's the special file. Like, I wonder if like the Imperial officers have one of those on Vader. Like, can you imagine? This motherfucker choked Admiral Oswald to death just because he brought the fucking fleet out of hyperspace too quick. God damn. He said he was as clumsy as he was stupid. I felt personally attacked. And that's why I choked to death. Oh shit! But
That's
really,
what we call a hostile work environment.
Definitely.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Jared, the wife said cheers. She's drinking a beer too, so
Cheers.
she's watching the fucking stream on her phone.
Oh, so drink it provocatively, right? Like
Yep.
like I come
Yeah.
to my beer.
Yep. Deep throat that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Tap and die. What's up, man? Vader wants those TPS reports. I would love to say Peter about those TPS reports. I need to get that, dude. I'm trying to get Vader reviews on here. I worked with him on the Fandom Collective Nerd Blast last Wednesday night. He does he's currently making a Star Wars fan film. And if you go to his channel, go to Vader Reviews, he has behind the scenes video up of the care that they're putting into the weapons and the props and stuff like that. It's amazing. And he did the whole stream. You can catch it over on the Fandom Collective channel. Check out the replay. He does the whole stream with the voice modulator. It's a cool. He sounds good too. You can tell he's done a lot of work on the voice. He said he's basically studied James Earl Jones interviews and copied his patterns of speech and stuff to learn how to do the Vader voice and not just talk and say Vader's lines, but like outside the box stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was wondering.
Yep. So that's pretty fucking cool, man. So yeah, I know we're pretty much all big Empire fans here. I know Steve's probably about as big an Empire fan as I am, if not more. Same thing with Jared. You're and Sal, you're right in the same boat. Is this? I mean, like, really, is this the best Star Wars movie ever to you guys? I mean, it is to me. I just want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, it really is.
It's one of those movies that I didn't like as much when I was a kid,
Mhm.
but when you get older, it's like you start picking up on the low points of the film and just the beat of it, and then you end up just liking it because it's such a downer movie.
Yep.
It's like the battles are really awesome, the set changes are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just the rebels get their asses kicked in this.
And I see. I actually like this one because I saw this after Return of the Jedi, because
Okay.
I was this came out a month after I was born, so
Right.
I didn't see it until I was about 4 because I saw Return of the Jedi in the theater at 3. And then we
Was
got
that 45 years ago?
40. Thank you very much. Or 37. Thank you very much. Shit, it was a minute ago. Okay.
Cruise, thank you very much.
There, I got a chance to use one. But no, man, it was a minute ago. It was a grip. But yeah, I still, man, seeing this in the theater as a little kid though, and that's why I was like, I wish Rise of Skywalker had been not such a steaming pile of shit, because I would actually take and pray. I went to see it and we were just twisted all up. Mom was like, we're sitting there driving up the car and I'm eating edibles. My mom's like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I know how bad this movie is, Mom." I'm like, "It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be my sister's in the backseat. Here, give me half that." She's like, "Wait, no, here, I got one. You take half of this one." We're in the theater. I'm eating one in the theater. I'm like, "Oh God." Yep. Movie started, and I leaned in, looked down at my sister. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she goes like this. She goes, I know. My poor mom's sitting in the middle of us going, "These are not my kids." And then seriously, the "I'm the spy" part, when Hux was like, "I'm the spy," I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like, out loud. I'm like, I couldn't even help it. It was just like an involuntary reaction. You know what I mean? Like a spasm. Like, are you fucking kidding me? People we were like in the very back. There's people turn around. I'm like, it's stupid. Fight me, bro. It's stupid.
I was actually asleep when I heard that because I was falling asleep while I was watching the movie. And all I heard in the background was, "I'm the spy." I was like, oh, I'm watching the movie. What movie am I watching? Oh, this damn movie again.
Yeah. I mean, look at the way Vader fucking killed his officers, but it wasn't in a wonky, stupid way like Hux got off. What's up, Admiral Tiberius? Hail to thee, sir. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've got your copy of Empire Strikes Back ready here. We're gonna start that momentarily here. But no, you look at the way Vader treated his officers, and then the way Hux died was funny because it was really a metaphor because Hux was a J.J. Abrams character. All right. He kind of had like a hard edge to him in the first one. He really wasn't in Force Awakens. I mean, he didn't exactly look like an idiot like he did in Last Jedi, because Ryan Johnson made him just a bitch. You know, he smacked him. Kylo was smacking the shit out of this fool, just making him look like an idiot, like an ineffectual beta male, basically. And then General Pride kills him just like nothing in Rise of Soy Walker, and that was pretty much a metaphor for Ryan, or for him just doing that to say, oh, this is what you did to my character, Ryan. Well, fuck him then. Took him out back like old Yeller. That's basically what he did. He was like, this is my new character, and this is the old one, But I mean, it's not like General Pride got much love either, because he was introduced and then just killed right off. So
Yep.
So it was, they have space horses, man. They have space horses.
Oh my goodness! When I first saw that trailer, I couldn't stop laughing at all. I probably laughed for about 3 hours.
Yeah, and I am so glad it's like I'm so glad we got the original trilogy, and now like everybody that hated on the prequels is looking back going, God damn, Phantom Menace ain't so bad. Meanwhile, most of us that watch Phantom Menace and the first time we're sitting there going, this is a pretty good movie. Yeah, it's got some flaws, but this is a good movie. There's a lot of world building here. George did it right. When you look at the sequel trilogy compared to the prequels, it's like, damn, man, we miss George. Like, God damn, like, please, somebody Disney sell this back to him. But
ironically, we're going to be watching a movie that he had nothing to do with.
Yep.
He was too busy checking his bank account.
Oh yeah. Well, Irvin Kershner did a just Chez Magnifique. I mean, this movie is fucking amazing. But the one of the best things about this is the score, though. It's so ominous. It's so ominous. The Imperial March that's my wife's ringtone on my phone. And it was funny. One of Yes, we are. Silence. God rest his soul. One of my ex coworkers, man, he just passed away about a month ago. We used to sit right next to each other on the sales floor, and that was both our ringtones for our wives. So one of our phones would ring, and we would both be checking them when we were at our desk, like, oh shit, is it yours or mine? So it's just kind of funny. Even the boys.
X-Men theme.
Is it? That's cool. The animated theme, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's just me and Trey listened to that song in the car, like that, and the one of the Spider-Man themes, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the
like, X-Men. Yeah, the X-Men theme, that always gives you goosebumps.
Oh,
when you were a kid.
Dude. I used to love that on Saturdays. Hell yeah. Yep. All right, guys, we ready to watch this movie? We all queued up.
I was born ready.
All right.
Hey Pete, just let me know since I'm playing on DVD. Just let me know when it says a long time ago.
Okay. All right.
Here.
Let me do this here. We'll go share screen, and here we got the stopwatch, and let's see where it's going. Play in 3, 2, 1. Play.
That's how Star Wars is supposed to start. The 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it starts Disney films anymore.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Lucasfilm Limited.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. ...
There you go. Yep, mine just hit a long time. There you go, Jared.
Thank you.
This looks so good in 4K.
Mm-hmm.
The Dead Speak. Oh, wrong movie.
the Dead Speak. Stop that.
If I could have one thing, like one George Lucas said it, I would have loved to have had like a 1940s like radio announcer. It's the dark time for the rebellion. All of the Death Stars been destroyed. Imperial troops have driven the rebel forces from their hidden base and pursued them across the galaxy.
Emperor Ming, the dreaded Imperial Starfleet.
Or like Edward Murrow.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting up there at a desk smoking a cigarette, reading it. Hello, good evening. Good evening, Rebellion. This is Manny Bothans on Rebellion TV.
The evil Lord Darth Vader, obsessed with finding the all-new Skywalker, has dispatched thousands of remote probes into the far reaches of space. Good night and good luck.
Why does the Star Destroyer say "We break for no one" on the back of it?
That's the best part about I bought the Blu-ray off Amazon, and I got all these bumper stickers. I got I Heart Uranus, We Break for No One. Spaceballs, the bumper sticker.
Nice. Oh, Trey was running around today out in the yard going, merchandising.
Yeah, that's almost as good as him running around screaming Augustus.
Okay. You had a pretty nice video with the Imperial probe droid from the Black Series, Sal.
I did. I was worried I was going to get claimed from the probe droid noises that I used.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Now, see, when you see this, they look really small, don't they?
Yes.
That's why, like, the figure is gigantic, and I was like, because they look so small.
It looks like it may be the size like FX7.
Mm-hmm.
I got like four or five of those. Like I had one from when I was a kid, and I bought this lot of like AT-AT drivers and Hoth Rebels, and the guy was like, "You got to take." He goes, "If you want this price, you got to take these 4 FX7s too." I was like, "God damn it! What kid wants 4 FX7s, let alone a grown ass man?" And it's not like they have any resale value, so now I have 5 FX7s.
Hell yeah, fuck it.
I feel like Stanley, and now I have 2 toasters.
I don't care.
They bought the toaster. They wouldn't take it back. The store said they did not carry that model anymore. So, moral, now I have 2 toasters.
I used to have a
I don't know, buddy. You read me?
I don't know what happened to it.
I know. I never had the probe droid. I've got me and Trey had the Lego one though. Oh, dude, my mom got him the fucking Razor Crest.
What?
She got him the goddamn Lego Razor Crest, bro.
Good luck.
Yeah, dude. If I had the patience, I would like. I wouldn't want to try to do it live stream and put that together.
Yeah.
Oh no. Dude, the extra scenes with the Wampa are so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I watched those again the other day. Like, I wish they would have included that one with the stormtroopers, the snowtroopers getting stuck in. That was badass.
That's someone mentioned that. I forget where. I think it might have been on the Retro Blasting live stream. They mentioned that, and that without context, people would have been like, "Why is there a Wampa in the closet?"
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, you know what? I bet you that base is probably mostly uninhabited.
Yep.
And they put that sign on there letting you know, like, hey, this is an uncleared area.
Yep.
And there's probably, like, Wampas in that part of the base.
Yeah, especially if they have, like, a couple Wampas in there. That's badass.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys played Shadows of the Empire?
Once upon a time when I was about, like, 8 or 9, maybe 12, somewhere in there.
I think on the Hoth level, there's a little...
yeah, there's a room with Wampas in it.
Yeah, you have to kill them.
Yep.
So that's when I found out about that whole extra scene.
So that white protocol droid, when I was a kid and I first saw that, I thought 3PO changed his armor because he was on Hoth and they didn't want him to show up against the snow.
Yep.
Right.
That's what I thought.
I did too. I was like, why is 3PO different colored? Because I've got 2 3POs and one's a little bit lighter than the other.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Lego C-3PO.
We do too. We got Lego. That's one of the ones Sal sent us.
Which
the Lego
one?
3PO and
Oh yeah, with the
R2.
escape pod.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened to that dewback from that set. I put it somewhere. I don't remember.
Admiral Tiberius said Sal's got that porno voice.
Hell yeah.
He said, here, we'll highlight this one. He said, I actually enjoy having Veers as a commanding officer. He's about his business. You know what to expect from him. General Veers is a badass. Like, that's the thing that they don't ever touch on in this, and you never get, is he kicked the shit out of the rebels on Hoth. Like, he led a flawless ground assault, literally, against them.
Yeah.
-1 AT-AT.
Well, yeah, they one AT-AT taken down out of, like, what, five or six.
That sounds right.
How the
maybe
hell?
maybe 4, 5 at the most. I think we'll count them when they show up.
Yeah, and they added in ATST Scout Walkers too.
Yep.
I want to see. I would like to see the landing and the disembark of the AT-ATs off the Star Destroyers when they landed. That's something that like I always wanted to see is like how did these things are massive and they just like show up there, you know, like you don't get to see them disembark, and I would love to see that.
I think it's the
Here it comes. So this part that's about to come up, Pete, was where I was talking about with Michael and Jen when they're building the raft. He goes, no, that goes there, this goes here.
Yep. Because doesn't he call him Chewy?
I think he calls him a furball or something like that.
Yeah. Dude, Michael and Jen, they had such a funny dynamic. Sawyer too. Like Sawyer and Jen were funny.
I want Han Solo's jacket. Not the one he's wearing right now, but the one he wears throughout the whole movie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted that.
I saw that online last night. I was looking at or when I was doing my Empire video, there was like pictures of like the jacket for sale.
Nice.
They sell the like the Hoth Rebel ones too.
Oh, nice. That's they like. I talk about contemporary, like the Martez sisters being too contemporary to be in Star Wars because they resonate too obvious, like with current times.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, some of the uniforms on Hoth, I'm like, that looks like a puffy jacket from the 80s.
Yeah.
They got that quilted blanket look.
It works.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's Gore-Tex.
Yep. Veer's personal AT-AT bitch slapped one of the speeders out of the sky like it was a fly. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It KO'd that fucker.
Luke's got some yellow liquid frozen on his back of his neck right now.
Yeah,
I would be too if I was frozen like that and I saw that big bastard just sitting there eating my tauntaun going, well, I guess I'm going to be the snack after dinner. I'm dessert.
I'd always wondered, like, how he got his feet stuck there. Like, how long did the Wampa hold him there? Like, well, about 10 more minutes of this and he'll be stuck.
Yeah. Wampa keeps kicking him.
Maybe the Wampa's got, like, hot breath or some shit.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yep, it melted and it's so cold it just froze automatically around his feet.
Or he, like, threw water or some shit, like spat water out, packed the snow, and melted.
The Wampa left water boiling on the stove when he went out hunting.
There you go.
There you go.
You know, that's something I'm going to look up later. I've always wondered who was inside the suit at the Wampa.
Oh, I put pictures of it in my video. It's a normal guy like on big ass stilts and shit.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
What is?
Okay.
Yep.
I saw it not out of the corner of my eye, but like it didn't register. So.
Yep. Yeah, I had a couple pictures of him in the costume.
Okay.
In the suit and everything. Yeah, it was pretty neat. I just happened to find him when I was looking up stills of the GIFs of the Wampa deleted scenes.
Okay.
I happened to find it. So, oh, here we go. Admiral Tiberius says, in the EU, the Wampas use spit to help freeze prey to the ceiling.
No.
There you go.
Thank you, Admiral Tiberius. Hail to thee, sir. That's Jesus. That's cool. Well, see, we were going down the right path.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there's a version of the troop transport.
Yep.
That people insist was never in the movies, but I think that's kind of the closest that we'll get outside of the Mandalorian.
Oh, the one the Imperial had, that one. Dude, I had a lot of 4 of those on eBay. I was bidding on. It started at $35. They were missing like a seat here or there, you know, like just little things. It started at $38. I'm like, I'll go up to $200 for 4 of these things. I tapped out at like $450.
Good lord.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who as a kid reenacted this scene in the plane in the snow?
Oh, I did. I had my one
Of Luke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were my first Han and Luke figures. Were my the Hoth ones that I got.
I'm saying in real life, playing in the snow.
Oh God, yeah, always, dude.
That's actually one of my fondest Christmas memories. It was Christmas of, gosh, 96, maybe 97, something like that. Might have been 98 even. I got a lightsaber for Christmas, and it happened to snow that year on Christmas, and so after we were done opening presents and stuff, I ran out in the snow with my lightsaber.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Was it Luke lightsaber?
Hey, it's
it was
it's snow.
Go ahead, man.
No, I was saying it's snowing inside the building too.
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't Luke's saber from Episode 5. It was the Return of the Jedi green saber.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what I
nice.
said.
Yeah, it was close enough for me.
Yep.
Yeah. I think they only had Luke's lightsaber. Luke and Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they ever had Anakin's second lightsaber in toy version, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the one I want to buy, like actual night, one of the Ultra Sabers.
Yep.
Is Dooku's with the tilted hilt and a slanted hilt. I love that thing.
Yeah, I have many Ultra Sabers. Many.
It's hard to use that when you're in a lightsaber fight, though. Me at least. I had the toy version, like the Target Walmart version,
Mm.
and I tried to fight my cousins with that, and the top would twist off, spinning the lightsaber around. Sometimes it'll fall apart, though. Yeah.
Simba. The Jedi Master who instructed me. Which is only partially true.
Yeah. You don't mention Qui-Gon.
No, they don't.
I love Han just like makes that OG decision. He makes a gangster decision and just cuts his tauntaun open.
Fuck that bitch.
Yep. It's like, damn man, you had a tent too.
Did well, it's instant warmth. Did you ever see the sleeping bags that are tauntauns
Oh, yeah.
and you open it up?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
It's like
zipper's
those
a
are
little
so
lightsaber.
badass. Yeah.
That's first time I saw those was back when Think Geek was still a thing. Like when they were just a website before they got their physical stores. They had that and they had a Wampa skin rug.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The best part for me that I thought the Tauntaun sleeping bag was the zipper that goes along the side was shaped like a lightsaber. I just thought that was the funniest thing.
No. I haven't heard that in a long time.
They shove you inside this thing's lower intestine.
Don't rupture the piss bag.
Oh God. Yeah. Cut that fucking bladder.
Yep.
It's fucking turns into an R. Kelly party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If anybody's deer hunted, yeah.
R.
Yep.
Kelly's new album, Teenage Tauntaun.
Featuring Kevin Spacey.
Hell yeah.
And Macaulay Culkin.
Man, I cannot wait till my snow speeder comes in.
Oh, dude, I want to get like a couple of these, and I need a couple ads too. I really do.
No, I got the 6-inch one, like the 6-inch scale one coming.
Ooh, that's gonna be slick.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to film that review or where I'm going to put it when it's done, but it's coming.
That's gonna be fucking cool.
Yeah. That's
So
why.
as a kid,
Mhm.
like when he's saying, "Do you copy?" Well, when I was a kid, I thought he was asking for a cup of coffee. So forever, that's all it is to me now. It's like, yeah, do you have coffee? Because he's cold. It's out in the fucking snow.
Yes, sir. We have it right here, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee.
Hot. Too hot. Yes, I always like coffee when I watch Radar. Everybody knows that. Of course we do, sir.
I destroyed my snow speeder. Like
Now, I can only fit one of you in the back seat of this thing at a time, so, draw straws, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, I was thinking, I was like, so did they like double up? Did like Han just set Luke on his lap?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I think they probably stripped down, shared body warmth.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
They're actually they're erasing his memory right now.
Why not, man? Fucking Chewie and Han took a shower together in Solo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess
That was.
so.
I was like, did we really need this scene?
Yes,
No.
it's Disney.
Of course we did. And we needed to know how it worked between Dong Lover and the fucking L337 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God, such a cocky person.
You know who played Han Solo better than Alden Ehrenreich?
Who?
Harrison Ford.
Ah,
No, I was actually gonna say Chris Pratt as Star Lord.
looking.
He did. You know, if they would have had Chris Pratt play him, I honestly think that movie probably would have worked.
Probably
Because-
Chris Pratt has that swagger,
Solo.
but enough that you can kind of laugh at him a little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Instead of Alden Peckerwood.
Ew.
And it was in this exact moment that George R. Martin wrote the first Game of Thrones book.
Yep. He was like, yeah. George R. R. Martin's like, hey, I saw that brother and sister kiss. I got an idea. Now, if I give the one chick dragons and at the end she gets mad because her cousin won't bang her.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like how 90% of new porn starts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yep.
get out of my room. What's going to take? My friends are coming over.
Oh no.
It's
How
okay.
dare-
They put step in the title, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's step. Or not really.
Yeah.
Is that how Game of Thrones ended? Because of that?
Like, Dragon Lady got mad because her cousin wouldn't bang her, and she ended up getting killed, I think.
Yeah, he killed her.
Yeah. And then the dragon just like took her body and flew away instead of killing him and eviscerating him, but it burned the throne up.
Yeah, that whole last season is just.
Wow.
The greatest thing ever.
Yep, that's exactly it. I'll
Dude,
take my paycheck now, HBO.
We will be talking about that for the rest of our lives.
Well,
Thank
I don't
you,
know
Game
about
of
that.
Thrones.
People talked about Lost for about a year, and then they stopped talking about it.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about the Star Wars, new trilogy for years, the rest of our lives,
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I think it's funny that Scott Mendelson backtracked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. Especially somebody like Mendelson, who's like, dude, he's as bought and paid for as they come.
Oh, how when the movie gets really good.
Yep. Oh, this fucking started.
What do we got? A Cuisinart?
Yeah. Those things are just beautiful. God, we break for no one.
I really wanted these Super Star Destroyer. Anybody know where to get a Super Star Destroyer? Please.
Oh my God, dude. You know what you need to do is get like 2 or 3 USS flags from G.I. Joe and just convert them.
It's funny you should mention that because all you have to. I saw a commercial, and all you have to go down is the Crazy Eddie's Super Star Destroyer Car Emporium, where he's just liquidated. He's trying to get him off the lot. He's got new, used, all sorts of colors, fully refurbished, certified refurbished. No credit, bad credit, no problem.
Executor
He'll club
class.
a baby seal to make a better deal.
Yeah. Executor class. Venators. You want them? We got them.
I'm gonna club this baby seal.
Now he's stuck with the supremacy.
I like Captain Piet, Admiral Piet. I always liked his character.
I did too.
That guy knows how to get ahead without really he never really stepped on Ozzel. He just let Ozzel mess up and he just took advantage of it.
Gave him enough rope to hang
It's the
himself.
mustache.
Yep, it is.
It's the mustache. It's a trustache.
Any of you prepare your men.
Why was he that fucking close? I mean, he was
I
stepping
don't
on
know.
his dick.
Veers is like
He smells like bacon.
No shit.
Veers Beer's like whatever my lord wants.
Yeah.
But no, get
Whatever it takes to get the cup of the carpenter.
Yep.
Sometimes he calls me to his chamber and lets me rub on his nub.
I love how Chewie just yells. You sound like me today.
Hmm.
Chewie yelling. I
Uh-huh.
want one of those 2-1Bs. I need to get one of those. I do not have a
Yeah.
vintage one yet.
I used to have one. I think I left it outside when I was a kid and got hit by a lawnmower.
Oh,
Yep.
Luke fucking pets him.
Yeah.
pet
Chewie's
him like
like-
a dog.
Chewie's like, I'm a man.
That robot's a fucking lazy like design. It's literally like
Hey,
a
hey.
tripod.
Short Circuit takes offense to that.
I was gonna say Johnny 5. I'm alive.
I know, right?
Hey,
No
Laser
shit, but
Lips, your
it's-
mama was a snowblower.
No, but it's literally just like a tripod, like an antenna with a camera on the top of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's like here.
It's
Get
kind of
that.
like the conch robot, you know,
Oh,
the
God.
trash can.
Yeah, I have that toy too. Like I had that. I got that when I was a kid. And as a kid, when you get gonk, it's like
It's
what
because it was cheap. It was like $1 because
was a
they
peg
was
one,
trying
it's
to like get rid of them.
what the fuck
Yeah.
am I gonna do with this
Gonk.
thing? Like,
Ooh,
what
wait a
am I
minute.
gonna do with this? Like, I just hung him upside down in Jabba's droid factory.
All right, the silhouette right here, that is amazing. That's an amazing shot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just tell him about them tablets he just found. Sending Dr. Jones out to find the other shit.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potatoes.
As clumsy as he is. For surface attack.
I like to think that when that thing closes, oh, here it is.
He's kind of got the Ron Swanson like desk right
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here.
Keep
Yeah.
spinning.
This is the shit. Like Piet's just standing there. The guys, like the support staff's just sitting there. And Vader's like, nah, man, fuck this guy, kid. Fuck this guy. He's just choking him and giving. Yeah. So, hey, man, you want to go grab a drink later? I'm choking this motherfucker. Pay no attention to the guy dying behind you right now.
I know.
Look at the guy
Eyes on
back
the
there.
The
Like,
guy at the computer, he's like, oh shit, I'm just go back to work. I didn't see anything.
la la la, Empire stuff. La la la. Like in Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like in Kylo Ren when he's like, you know, gripping his fist. And
Yeah.
then when he's like saying the more shit and the guy's just like looking at it like, oh fuck. Don't kill me.
Yeah.
Admiral Tiberius, I have another question for you. What are the suspenders for on their pants? Because I've always wondered.
To keep
Yeah,
him up.
That's kind of odd placement. So Admiral Tiberius told me if you guys looked at the video I did the other day about Empire, he commented on there. A lot of these soldiers were from
Norway.
Norway, yeah.
Yeah.
These were all like that I was like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think
A lot of them got frostbite too.
Oh Jesus!
Catch
Oh,
up today.
Here it is. Yep.
Carrie Fisher is just pissed right there because she's on a planet full of snow and not the kind she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, especially back then.
Yeah.
There goes the flying pickle. Boom.
Like, why don't they use the ion, you know, the disruptor ray more? I don't understand that. Like,
That was the
that seems
first
like
time-
That was the only one they
that'd
had.
win, that'd win the war. Equip everything with that shit.
That was like the first time we ever saw like a ground to air
Mhm.
Yeah,
defense that
shoot outer space. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
was that like it was called like the V-155 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cool
we'll wait
thing
5
about,
minutes,
like,
Dak, we'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh,
Yeah.
poor Dak.
There's 5, 8,
Uh,
5. Yeah.
5.
Now
Oh,
the cool thing about like the Star Wars stuff, it's like a lot of it's like kind of like filmed like a World War II movie. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
the way the dog fighting and stuff is. Not
Yep.
like it is now, where it's just a clusterfuck. You know.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. That
There were-
was in the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh god, that ending scene was so stupid.
Oh my goodness.
Even all the prequels were the same way a lot of ways. I know, like you know, Pete, you know, you kind of like those, but a lot of times they were a headache. Just too much shit going on. It's like you could tell a really good story with just a couple ships.
Yep.
Let's try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Oh yeah.
Like, how effective is this? You know what's going on. You can tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They're flying in formation. They're not all over the place. There's not a billion shit flying around. It's like the laser blasts are kind of like flat cannons, for like, if you watch any World War II movies or documentaries, the B-52s are going for the bombing raid and that shit would be blowing all around them, that black, flak shit. That's what this looks like, but with lasers.
God, I love AT-ATs so much.
I know, they're fucking sweet.
Yeah.
How cool is that for N64 when you first got to trip one?
It was awesome.
I mean, the Super Star Wars for Super Nintendo, you kind of did, but not like the level you could in like Rogue Squadron and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
Like Veers is just, I love it. Veers is just gangster. He's just like, fuck you. They're just like flying right at his ass. He's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
So, for those that don't know, which I imagine you guys know, but for those listening at home that may not know, in the back, I guess, quarter of that AT-AT, there's actually an ejection port for speeder bikes.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
The what's called the Legacy AT-AT, which is like the gigantic one for 3 3/4 scale. That was like Toys R Us, and it doesn't matter. It was the original vintage collection. They did a reissue of an AT-AT that's gigantic. Like I'll be able to. Well, it's too far away for me to show you.
I had one for you. You just didn't pick it up. Remember that at the comic shop in my town? Yeah, they had one.
Oh, I'm so kicking myself in the ass over that. Trust me.
If you open the back panel and you press a button, it actually launches the speeder bike out. Well, it doesn't launch it out, but it like has a kind of springboard that launches out so you can take off. And then they reaffirmed that in Jedi Fallen Order, you have to climb up the back of an AT-AT and climb over the speeder bikes in the back.
Nice.
So
Never played that game.
I haven't either. They don't have it for PlayStation 2 or N64 or Sega Genesis.
No, it's 100% worth it.
You know what's cool is like they did not give this part to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
right.
That was Wedge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wedge.
Wedge
it's like
Antilles.
that's such a cool thing that made that kind of like gave Wedge a character, like he's a badass pilot. It's not just Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, well, he was in the last fucking movie.
Yep.
Well,
he survived Battle of Yavin, Battle of Hoth, and Battle of Endor.
Yeah.
And he's a big part of the game Rogue Squadron,
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's one of those things where it's like it's kind of like a cool nod because any other movie they would just have Luke Skywalker do it. You know what I mean? If anybody, if George Lucas had control of this, he would have had Luke do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
that one goes there. This one goes there. Right.
That's a cool shot too. Just all the troops running and like this the foreclosed shot. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think they lost.
And this is yeah. I think this too is like pretty cool because it's like, it's stop motion animation, but it works. It's like now we do CGI, but I like the jerkiness of it. It looks cool.
Makes it look organic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. It's not a computer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so cool. ATST.
I've got one of those.
I had one. I destroyed it.
I got a couple. I think
Yeah,
I have
you got the
four
one
or
from,
5.
You got the one from Mando too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what they call the Raider.
Yep.
Mm.
And those are the Ewoks with sticks and rocks.
Yeah, I think I'm all right.
He never got his coffee.
No.
God damn it. Coffee guy, no. Meanwhile, Dax just chilling in the back, dead as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Dead as fuck, rotten, smelling away.
Yep. Luke's like, sorry, Dax. See you later, man. This thing's gonna stomp you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me. She got a wallet.
Yeah, he's like right now checking his pockets.
Hey, look, half pack of
I
cigarettes.
mean, video game logic. You got to loot the dead bodies.
Yep.
Now, see, the part coming up, I made a status about it, and everyone misunderstood me. As a kid,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like he does the launcher and shoots up. As a kid, and he cuts the bottom open and tosses the bomb up there. I thought he threw his lightsaber up there as a kid. And I was like, how did he get that back? And then everyone's like, no, he threw a bomb up there. I'm like, yeah, clearly you missed the part where I said as a kid.
As a kid, yeah, you thought. Robot Chicken kind of ruined that for me forever because now I keep thinking he's like throwing at the guy sitting on the John.
Oh, yeah.
taking a shit. What the? Wait for me. Like fucking World War I trench war shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Like Admiral Tiberius and I were talking about this the other day. Like it would have been great to see like the snow troops disembark from the AT-ATs and just start like going into the trenches and like doing like just like face to face blaster wars.
You know, if you look at how this is based, it's like, you know, kind of that World War I trench shit. It's the same thing as when the tanks were coming up.
Yeah.
You know, when the troops were like unprepared, you know, just coming right up, you know, dropping troops off, all that crap. You know, it's kind of the same thing. That'd be scary as fuck.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I would love to see is a movie about like just the soldiers, just the nameless soldiers that are actually fighting this war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Solo kind of touched on that, which I thought was kind of cool, but it was too dark. Couldn't see what was going on, you know, when, you know, Solo was one of the soldiers, you know, I thought that was kind of cool. It's like, I was like, man, I want to see more of that shit. Just show me like a nobody, you know, fucking platoon, you know, on, you know, any planet. Make up a planet. You don't have to have it on, you know, one that's already established, you know.
Yeah, there's the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I hit the Wampas.
But will Disney do something like that? Nope.
No.
No. Oh, hell no.
Hell no, dude.
You got to make shit that's already established.
Yeah, so taking shit on the male characters.
It's been, you know, said that, you know, Star Wars is kind of this, like, it's bankrupt in the imagination department, you know? Like, they're not really adding anything new. They're just kind of, like, recycling things, and that's pretty sad. Except for Mandalorian, which they explore other shit.
Yeah, they give you, like, 10% member berries and then 90% new shit.
Oh, yeah, which is actually old shit, just old stories retold, which is amazing. You know, that's... You know, it's been said it's like watching an episode of the A-Team, you know, a lot of times, you know. It's just that cool, easy-to-follow shit. Fuck yeah.
Here's the OG right here.
Yeah. That's how you do a villain. He's ominous. Even like I disconnect like my thoughts of like the prequels and anything else, and like view Darth Vader in that helmet as just him alone as a separate character. I don't know. I don't know if this is me or
no. I don't think of him as Anakin when he's got the helmet on. He's completely different.
Yeah, I don't think of Anakin running in the completely different character.
He said, "Fuck your couch."
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck your couch.
Well, by this time, Anakin is pretty much gone. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a separate character, but it's just one of those things where it's like, when this first came out, you know, you kind of just had the lore in your head, what you thought would happen, you know, or what happened before.
That cannon that the snow troopers were trying to set up there, that was that's the one they used in Mandalorian.
In Mandalorian, yeah, that was like fucking everybody's shit up. Yeah, that was awesome.
It's like, hey, remember that gun you got to see in Empire Strikes Back for like 2 seconds that didn't do anything because they never got to use it? Well, guess what it does? It's bad as fuck.
There's a reason why they lugged that fucker around off a ship and set it up on a tripod. It's because thing like is literally should be on a spaceship, you know?
Yep. Oh yeah. Dude, one of the best, like one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when Yoda lifts the X-wing when Luke can't do it. Just the way the music crescendos when he lifts it up out of out of Dagobah. That dude, that's so beautiful. Like that score, like John Williams is like magic with the score to the movies he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
I said across her nose, not up it.
Sorry, sir. Doing my best. Who made that man a gunner?
Yeah, I did, sir. He's my cousin.
Your cousin's an asshole.
Yes, he is an asshole, sir.
How many assholes we got in here?
Yo,
I knew it. I'm
Pete.
surrounded by assholes.
Pete, we gotta make a live stream video of us watching the Spaceballs.
we can do that. We can watch Spaceballs.
Oh, it's
I know.
There's
Let's
a lot
make
of
it a
people. There's
double
a lot of
feature
people.
tonight.
Oh God, don't do that, Sal. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't-
there's a lot of people that still haven't even watched that movie.
I know.
Really?
It's like
It's like,
finding
I'll-
it's finding a
I'll-
new generation.
Yeah, it's like when that movie got released back in the '80s. Fuck, it's like it's kind of funny because I associate that so much with Star Wars
And me too. Me too.
that
man.
it's part of it. You know?
I do that with Fanboys as well.
So I've never seen.
Oh, Fanboys? Yeah.
I've never seen
Fanboys
Fanboys
is good. It's good.
It's beautiful. So the whole premise behind Fanboys is it's like a group of friends, post high school, and it's what is it, like a year out from episode 1 or something like that, and one of them is diagnosed with terminal cancer, and he has 0% chance of survival. And so their plan is to break into Skywalker Ranch and watch it early, so that way he can see it before he dies.
You know what?
And,
I heard about that movie.
Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. It's very.
It took a long time for it to come out because they had a lot of legal issues, and finally they got the blessing from George Lucas.
Yep. They did not, however, get it from the Gene Roddenberry estate for Star Trek. Or I guess CBS. That's why all the Trekkies look weird.
Yep.
Oh, that gun was called the E-Web. That's what it was called.
E-Web. Yeah,
Admiral Tiberius, thank you, sir.
I knew it was E something. I couldn't think of what it was.
I like this part, this asteroid too.
Yes.
New
too
from
bad it's
Hasbro.
like,
Life-size asteroids.
This
This is just a
like
rock.
They're Walmart exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now every Star Wars movie that comes out has to have the Millennium Falcon being chased by 3 or 4 fucking TIE fighters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just so Ray can hit a triple kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone should take that clip where that happens and put the triple kill logo from Halo, have that pop up.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
Why did you like me here?
Oh, Daisy. You're so pretty, but you're such a horrible character.
Mm.
Skipping.
Ah,
Yeah.
see, we're gonna fly down this hole. They'll never follow us here.
Mercy. You'll never take me alive, TIE fighters.
I'd love to see them zoom past and just have like fucking Dudley Do-Right and all that and tied to the fucking railroad tracks with what's his name? Wiley something.
Snidely
Snidely Whiplash. Yeah.
Snidely Whiplash. yo.
Or Dick Dastardly.
Dick
One of the
Dastardly.
two.
That was Duke Dastardly. That's what I think.
Meanwhile,
Nah. This guy should be twirling his mustache, flipping a nickel, leaning up against a light post.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot Ness speeds towards Al Capone's hideout. With his band of untouchables.
Oh shit! Speaking of Imperial Walkers, here comes Big Meech.
Hell yeah, I love him.
He's such a fat chunk.
He's chunk.
He's fucking huge, dude. That cat is so big. Like literally, I posted that picture of him the other day, laying on a dog bed. Like
Hell
he takes up 3/4 of it. I was like, when I got this cat 7 years ago, I could hold him in the palm of my hand. He weighs like 20 pounds now.
Hell yeah. Did you? He has a rap career.
He does.
Yeah, he's Chunk Master Flex.
Chunk Master Flex. Fucking Big
Pete,
Meech.
I'm going to quote Mandalorian. I would like to see the baby.
Come here, Meech.
I would
Come here,
like to
buddy.
see the baby.
I'd like to see
so-
the baby.
It's a baby.
I don't know how well
Fuck it.
versed. Go ahead, man.
Herzog,
Warner
perfect
Herzog.
choice.
Warner Herzog.
Yeah.
Warner Herzog, perfect choice for the like. I wanted him to be the main villain,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of like died. That's kind of the only thing I was kind of like griping about a little bit of Mandalorian because I love him as a villain,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted him to expand more, and I wish he wouldn't have
Hang on.
died. You know, I'm like,
Here.
fuck. You know.
Here, hang on. He's fucking fighting.
All right, blow him up on the big screen there, yo.
Hang on, Meech. Relax, you fat bastard.
Come here,
It's
you
like
fat
re-
bastard.
Come here, you fat bastard. It's like wrestling a dog.
Oh, look at that chunky boy. Jeez.
Super chunk.
He's fucking huge. Look at him. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's not happy. He's like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing?
Jesus. Chunky boy.
Yeah, dude, that's my big man right there. Pfft, fucking hair everywhere. Son of a bitch.
Well, you had his nuts in your mouth.
I know he's fixed. He ain't got no nuts. The
Well, you had
no,
his
no, dude.
tongue in his asshole.
Whoops. It's fucking hilarious. The goddamn dog humps him.
Hell yeah.
She runs up behind him. She's like, I'm establishing dominance. She does. She just runs up behind him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing to him? I was like, get off him. I'm like, Meech, fight her off, yo.
I have to say, I think this is one of my favorite planets.
Oh,
Dagobah.
Dagobah.
The Dagobah is such a cool, gross, like
Mhm.
you can just like picture it being smelly, like rotted leaves.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Yep.
It's like it's probably sweaty and like everything just looks dirty. It's great.
It'd smell like Christina Aguilera in like 2001.
Hell yeah. Probably smells like that Russian
Yeah.
nurse that was wearing that Ziploc bag as a fucking uniform.
Hate to tell you this, Pete, I'd still fuck Christina Aguilera back then.
Oh yeah.
Do it now.
I know. I'm not gonna turn her down now.
I'd probably do it now. She's a little chunky now, but that's fine too.
Yeah, it beats the toothpick thing, you know. That's the only thing. Like I said, that's the only thing I don't like about Daisy Ridley is like Daisy Ridley's fine as hell, but it's like she's so fucking skinny. It's like you just break her. She's
small.
tiny. She's a tiny little
Well,
thing.
A lot of people like growing up, like when Britney Spears, because me and her are like the same age, and like everybody was all blowing up about her. It's
Yeah.
funny that now it's like I find her more attractive now as an older girl than I did when she was a fucking teenager.
Same here because she's thick and she works out. It's like
thick, works out, her
Yep.
face has aged well. It's like now
Yeah.
I find her attractive. Back then I really didn't.
she got out of the crazy bitch shaving her fucking head thing, and
Yeah, leave Britney alone.
that started Chris Crocker's goddamn YouTube career right there, man.
That's how he got all subscriptions. See, Pete,
Yep.
you got to do that with Ruby Rose. Get under a blanket.
I thought about it, dude. I thought about doing a goddamn leave Ruby alone video, like crying, because I can make myself cry and shit. So like I was like, I should.
Dude, and put fucking mascara on, so you got the mascara dripping down.
You got mascara, right?
He looks like he's got Darth Vader's got photos up above his little pod. It's like porn or some shit.
Padme.
He's got like Padme.
Padme.
Yeah.
Where is Padme? Is she all right? Fat.
Is she alive?
Yeah.
She's fucking Thor right now.
It's the yeah. I've got a
Valkyrie probably.
I got a good meme for that.
Yeah, post it.
It seems that in your anger you killed her.
That's pretty good, bud.
You should say it seems as if in your Twitter ranks you've killed your career.
It seems as if in your Twitter rants you have killed your career.
Hell yeah.
Pete, yeah, pretty impressed. It's probably the best impression I've heard.
I worked on the Emperor voice for a while. Excuse me, I would like to order a Grey Goose and tonic. And I so help me, if there is no lime in that, I will shoot for slicing so far up your ass, they won't identify your charred remains as if you were Lord Vader Mustafa, or his charred phallus.
I'm afraid there is no tip for you.
There's no tip for Vader either. Yeah,
I'm afraid there will be no tip when your pitiful band of waitresses arrive. The only tip you'll be receiving will be little Sheev.
I got a little bit of a boner from that. Thank you.
Can you laugh like them?
Soft chub.
I can't do the cackle. Wait, hang on. No, I'm not going to try it right now. I'll work on it. I'll see if I can get it down though. I can almost do the Skeletor. I can almost do a Skeletor with no. Man, Beast Man, why are you and Triclops being such bitches? Merman, get your lazy ass out of the water. Stop trying to bang Aquaman.
You know, when they were trying to come up with a name for Merman, they almost called him Seaman.
Seaman, yep.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Or is
Yes,
that like,
they almost called him Seaman.
if they called Merman Seaman, I never would have been able to take that goddamn character seriously as an adult. Like, it's oh god.
That's another one we gotta watch. We gotta watch fucking Master Universe, man. I'm a big He-Man fan.
Oh god, I'm so pissed I lost Jitsu. Like I lost, dude.
No
I have
shit.
it, and I'm like, I know I had him. I was like, I'm not like misremembering this because I have his fucking armor. I just can't. I lost Jitsu and I lost Ram Man. Those are like the only two figures I cannot find. I found Evelyn because I was missing Evelyn because I knew I had Evelyn from like the time I was a little kid. She was one of the first ones I got, you know. And
how many of Fisto do you got?
I have
like
one
20?
Fisto. I have one Fisto. He's involved with the Ruby Rose action figure right now. It's a really torrid relationship.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
Fisto was actually one of my favorites as a kid.
Mine is Moss Man. That's my favorite.
Oh, dude, Moss Man, you just got to keep Moss Man away from the slime pit because that'll ruin Moss Man.
I honestly, my original one, that's what happened.
He got
slime pit and
Yep.
Moss Man got in the slime pit. Yep.
Me and one of my buddies from high school were talking about that because he saw a picture I posted of when because my mom bought Trey, Point Dread, and the Talon Fighter,
Nice.
and the slime pit, which I always wanted Point Dread as a kid, and I never got it.
Yeah.
And then my mom bought him like that and the Attack Tracks thing, I think it's called.
The Attack Tracks. Yep.
But like some of the things were broken. Like one of the tracks just broke off the Attack Tracks, and I have it set aside. I just haven't. I never got around to ordering. I just have to order the spare parts for it, and I can fix it. But
it's funny the slime pit. Like I got that for my birthday. I can still like every time I think of it, I can smell it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, you could smell that chemical slime.
Yep.
And even like slime nowadays does not smell like it did in the 80s.
We used that stuff, Sal, that you sent him for Christmas. We used that in there. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I got it for it. I think I sent him like 3 containers of slime or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
dude. He used that like 4 or 5 times. He took Buzz off and he was like he was torturing Buzz off. He put Buzz off in a bag overnight with slime. He goes,
Poor
you gotta
Buzz
stay in
off.
the bag, Buzz off. I was like, I went to take him out, and you know how he gets up, like he'll wake up around 11, and he'll sometimes barge in on our streams. Well, I was out in the kitchen getting something to eat, and I had taken Buzz off out of the bag and wiped him down. And Trey was like, "Why's Buzz off out, Dad?" No, and he puts him back in the fucking
What you should have done is left just a little bit on him when he went back to sleep, set him in front of his door, so when he wakes up, he's like, "Heard you was talking shit."
Oh no, dude! I did that with he's got Woody from Toy Story, and Woody, I set him. He's got, I don't know if I've ever showed you the shelf. He's got 2 of these handmade wooden shelves that are airplanes. That he's got all his Star Wars stuff and Spider-Man stuff on his room, and some of his Avengers like Happy Meal toys, and he's got a bunch of toys on him. And so I took and I was setting Woody on the nose of the plane, and he would be looking straight ahead. Well, after Trey would go to sleep, I'd walk over to Woody, and I would, and I would turn his head and face him towards the bed. So I would tell Trey when I put him to bed at night, I was like, Trey, don't look, but Woody's been watching you all night. What? I was like, Woody's been watching you. I was like, he goes, I said, do you see how he's looking at you? He's like, yeah. I was like, was he looking at you like that when you went to bed? No. I was like, don't be bad, or Woody's always watching. So he grabbed Woody. He was on his changing table. I was getting him ready for bed, and he goes, "Can I see Woody?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I grabbed him. And I said, "Here you go." And he took Woody, and he he was holding him until I got him down at the changing table. He ran out and threw him in his fucking toy box and slammed the fucking toy box. No, Woody. He got mad. He goes, I don't want him watching me, Dad. Okay, bud. Woody can stay in the toy box.
Snitches get stitches, Woody, and slam it down.
Oh, the elf on the shelf thing. That's like Trey was like, no, he wasn't having that shit. He's like,
Yeah,
I don't like him. He threw him in his hamper.
Mm-hmm.
He was biting.
You know, this was, you know, like getting back on Star Wars, but
Yeah.
like, it's kind of weird because like, when did like Leia learn like how to work on like fucking you know, spaceships and shit? Because
Yeah, I
she's
don't-
like, you know what I mean? It's like because she's, you know, royalty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Bail
like,
Organa was her
it's-
dad.
Yeah, like how in the fuck did she
Step dad.
learn to work on shit? It's like seems like she would just make Chewie do it.
Mm-hmm.
Delegate shit, but she's like very hands-on. It's cool, but it's like who taught her that shit?
Yeah.
Someone did all the wrong. Somebody had to.
Somebody had to, but yeah, it was just kind of weird.
Well,
Mhm.
she's
It's like somebody
also-
showed her like how to shoot and all that other shit. You know, she could fight.
Well, did you
But,
see
like,
how?
yeah, who?
Oh, go ahead, man.
Oh no, I was gonna say like who taught her how to fight and how to do all that shit. You know.
Well, according to Rise of Skywalker, she beat Luke in training exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wouldn't that be after? That'd be after Jedi. That's not now.
Yeah. I just still I saw that and I'm like, wait, what?
That's so stupid.
I know. I'm like, I mean,
Uh,
she had the, she was
I'm
stronger.
surprised she
In
didn't have a pink. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't have a pink lightsaber.
yeah. Sit down with the patriarchy. There is a great disturbance in the Force, Lord Vader.
Well, there is one thing. Leia is the daughter of Anakin Skywalker, so I guess that runs in the family.
Yep. Yeah, because he was
does-
a
he does-
mechanic pilot.
He does know how to build shit. Yeah, he does know how to build shit through memory, like
Mhm.
passed down from ancestors.
It's like muscle memory.
I like how he's like, how is that possible? And he just dodges the question like, it's true. Just don't
You know
ask any
it's true.
questions.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know it's like Vader's on like a recharging pad, wireless recharging pad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this is Lord
I wa-
Vader. Are you an android?
I wonder if any time when he's talking and he says something and you just hear that, doo-doo, how can I help you? Shut up, Sirius, or slapping that pad on his chest.
Tell you what,
was-
this makeup effects though is way better than any of the new shit.
Oh
Like
yeah.
for like Palpatine.
Yes.
Fucking sweet.
He looked better in Revenge of the Sith than he did in Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. Well, like in this, he looks better than when he did in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
The makeup in this for that blue screen, it's
Yep.
different. It's the
Mhm.
appliances that better, the contacts and shit. It just looks
Yeah.
better for
That's
whatever
one of the
reason.
re-edits that they did.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
it used to be he was wearing like a chimpanzee mask.
Yeah.
Right.
Good food.
Not far.
In fucking Willow's house.
Yeah. I haven't watched Willow in so long, and that's on Disney Plus. I gotta watch that.
That's such an underrated movie. I mean, I tell people about that all the time. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "Willow, man."
Yep. People have
My
never
sister
seen
actually
Willow.
named. Yeah, my sister actually named her firstborn Alora Dannon
Nice.
from Willow. Yep.
Yeah.
Her second kid, she named her Zelda.
That's awesome.
But yeah, my sister grew up loving Willow, and we watched it all the fucking time. It's such an awesome, badass thing, I always wanted to cosplay as General Cage,
Uh-huh.
with the fucking like skull mask, the Skeletor type shit. Man, I
Yeah.
thought that'd be badass,
Destroy the beast.
But yeah, that's such
my
a
baby.
yeah. It's scary. It's fucking gritty and like gruesome. It's like the special effects are awesome. It's like it's well casted. The story's well written. it's definitely like a nod to like Tolkien, and like Lord of the Rings, but still, it's like instead of the ring, it's a baby,
Yep.
But it's like people don't talk about Willow too much, unless you're like grew up in that area when it came out. It's like a lot of people aren't like discovering that movie,
We should have gotten more than one of those.
Yeah, they're rebooting it if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
What?
great.
Why?
That's
You don't need to reboot it, Yeah, stop rebooting it. It's like Warwick Davis is still alive. Make another one.
Well, the character is now going to be called Willa, and they're going to be cutting Willa Ford off at the knees and having her play the titular character. And the whole theme of the movie is going to be "I want to be bad."
All right.
That's the only thing she's known for. That, and I think showing her tits in Friday the 13th, 2009.
Hell yeah.
Which I had been waiting so long for, so long.
Oh, great! More reboots. I have a video about that coming up pretty soon.
Oh, dude, I'm actually doing a reboot video about one specific movie they're rebooting, which really angered me when I heard it, and it was "Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I heard you talk about that.
Wait! They're rebooting that shit.
Yep.
Okay, you want to here's something that really pissed you off? I heard they're gonna try rebooting Tombstone.
What?
Why?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
Yeah.
You
Why?
can't.
You don't. Yeah. But there's like talk like that. There's somebody's like, oh yeah, they're gonna like there's talk about rebooting Tombstone. I'm like, that is fucking shit.
You can't reboot.
It's like why?
Why?
But I mean, look at so many other movies where they did that, where they're rebooting shit, and you're like, why'd you reboot that? That's fucking stupid.
What are they gonna do?
It's like call it something else. There's lots of Wyatt Earp movies, but why call it Tombstone and make it that? It's like that is ridiculous.
No.
It's like call it something else.
As long as they don't reboot or remake Back to the Future, we're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Give it a few years.
They're gonna reboot Tombstone, and Brie Larson's gonna be the main character.
Yeah, it's gonna be all gender like swapped. It's gonna be about the wives. They're the ones that actually took the vengeance. They went on the vendetta run. Yeah, they went on the vendetta run. They fought the Cowboys.
Yeah, great.
Wyatt Earp was actually married to a tranny.
No. He was after a tranny, the chick that was in the theater group, that he left his wife for.
Yeah.
I had a solid fucking joke and I muted myself.
Oh! All right, go ahead, do it.
I was gonna say Brie Larson's gonna be recast as Wyatt Earp, but they're gonna change their name from Wyatt Earp to Twat Burp because I've devolved into making queef jokes.
Sounds about right. Oh, get this. The Back to the Future reboot's gonna be with a Fiat, one of the small Fiat. That's what it's gonna be.
Goddamn Minox.
You ever been to a Minox roast? He was one of the least offensive characters in that movie.
Least.
I don't even remember the character's name. I just know Favreau played him or voiced him.
Oh my gosh, the camera's tilting. That's actually pretty good in sync, like how they're moving to the camera. It's pretty good.
Solo was such a bore fest.
Oh, Solo was just terrible. A vampire worm that lives in a glass house underground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that made sense. And everybody wonders why Alden Peckerwood hasn't worked since.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars is really like where your career goes to die. I mean, look how many people that did the original trilogy that never went on to work on anything else.
Mm-hmm. There's most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them.
Well, yeah, most of them.
Most of them.
Carrie Fisher had the Burbs.
Yeah, Mark Hamill had the Joker, and then Harrison Ford's really the only one that walked away unscathed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Mark Hamill did a lot of voice acting. He just did. I mean, he did a lot of stuff for Outer Limits, and he kept busy.
Mm-hmm.
He had a nice little epic run in Criminal Minds too.
Criminal Minds. I mean, he's always found work. I mean, he's a talented guy. I mean, especially with his voice work. He played Wolverine in the Wolverine game, which is ridiculous, to think about.
Really?
But he nailed it. Yeah, like it
Wow.
was like a weird thing. Is like like I was playing the Wolverine game it was original Xbox, and yeah, it was like it said voiced by Mark Hamill. I'm like, no fuck, that's pretty sweet.
We're also missing his crowning achievement as a cock knocker.
Cock knocker. Yeah.
He was
So it's like
he was the trickster in Flash too.
Yep.
Trickster and Flash.
Mhm.
He just he's just one of those guys that survives. It's like after this he managed to make a living doing his other talents. He wasn't really like a leading man in anything.
Nah.
But he kept he didn't have to get a day job.
No, he did.
No. It wasn't like Antonio Sabato Jr. after he got blacklisted from Hollywood in 2016. He had to go work construction.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that one.
Yep. It came out where his allegiances lied politically, and he was blacklisted.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
That Antonio
Well,
Sabato is not a bad actor. He's not a bad actor. He's good in those like B type movies.
What's that one movie? High Voltage. He did it with his dad, and there's a bunch of other B-list actors. That movie wasn't too bad. It was just like a John Woo type movie. But what's the other guy? I always forget the director's name. He went to college with George Lucas and everything. He directed like Red Dawn, the original, Conan.
Oh,
shit.
I'm losing my fucking brain. I mean, he did a lot. I mean, he writes really good scripts for or like monologues for people. He did the monologue for Sean Connery in Red October. Anyways, he got blacklisted for making Red Dawn because it was like anti-Russian type thing, and people thought people were gonna rise up against Russians and bullshit. So he got blackballed in Hollywood.
anti-Russian.
John Milius.
Milius, yep, or John Milius.
John Milius.
Yep. Yeah. He ended up having a stroke. He was in the middle of working on a Genghis Khan type movie. And he wrote like Dirty Harry's character, all his monologue and all that shit. But yeah, awesome, director. But
The Dirty Harry.
yeah, he got blacklisted.
Can we give a shout out to John Wayne for playing Genghis Khan?
Got fucking cancer because they were filming the movie Genghis Khan in a radioactive testing ground.
Yep.
Little Utah.
Fucking stupid. That movie is terrible.
Oh, this scene, dude.
I mean,
The scene.
This cave scene.
yeah, this scene's great. I never understood it as a kid.
No,
But,
as a
I mean,
kid,
I
you're
do
like-
now.
You're like, wait, what? Why was Luke's head in his helmet?
Yeah.
Right. You didn't fully get it. And it's like it's a weak fight, but it's like it's one of those things where it's so symbolic now.
Yep. It's
But
just
as
all
a kid you had no
symbolism.
idea. Yeah, but you didn't know. You didn't know what was going on.
No. I was like, why did Luke beat Vader so easy?
And he totally chopped his head off. I mean, could they get away with that now with Disney? No.
Heck no.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it scared me as a kid seeing that face looking back at me.
It did. That was weird. You're like, holy shit.
Speaking of that Genghis Khan movie, I guess not only did they film that in Utah where it was radioactive and all that, they brought the sand back to the set in Hollywood too.
Yep. Yes, they did.
Yep.
Because they had to do reshoots.
I mean,
Yeah.
everything was. I mean, the props and the costumes, everything was radioactive.
Here's
So
your
people, like-
scene, Sal.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Oh hell yeah! Sal, can you name all of them?
Oh, absolutely. We got Zuckus and Forlom. I won't tell you which is which because, marketing. Boss, Boba, IG-88, and Dengar should be to the left of IG-88.
Mm-hmm.
I love what they did to the IG-88 within, that type of that bounty hunter droid in Mandalorian. I thought that was so fucking cool. That's that's how you do it right there. It's like, because it's always a droid that you always kind of wondered about.
Mm-hmm. Because the toy feels so frail.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you always thought you were going to break that fucker. It's like, that's just one you just had setting up, in a battle scene.
My original one's missing an arm.
Hell yeah.
I bought 2 more vintage ones though.
Nice.
So.
I think I blew him up as a kid, honestly, with an M80.
See, I never did that with any of my figures.
It like, I have a lot of figures that like growing up that I loved and I never wanted to hurt, but I had a bunch of shit like I'd get from garage sales and stuff. And I didn't care at that time because you didn't really, it's like, oh, fuck this guy. And then you just blow him up and then you regret it later on, There's a lot of figures I'd strap bottle rockets to and try making rocket packs and, then you regret it, you regret it later, but.
Yeah, I had to practically destroy all my action figures.
Oh,
Playing around too much with them.
Oh, Captain Nita. Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
Walked away.
You sound like Louis, Big Louis from UHF.
UHF. Harvey Billcheck.
Yeah. You did very well at the tracks today. Oh, I did, huh?
You had a good day at the tracks, Harvey. Where's my money? I'm going to do a skit between, it's going to be a conversation between Big Louie and Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, God.
or between Big Louie and Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine.
Where's my...
I heard you
borrowed all this money.
I have a Death Star, Big Louie. What do you have? I've got a Harvey Billcheck. That's nice. I'll see your Harvey Billcheck and I'll raise you Lord Vader.
No. So
my granddaughter Rey. She's all the Jedi.
The Emperor had to get funding to build a new Death Star, in Return of the Jedi. So he had to borrow money from Big Louie.
I was just gonna say the Emperor had an OnlyFans and a fucking GoFundMe page.
Hell yeah.
God. Give money to my OnlyFans account.
You want a Polaroid?
You'll find my Twitch channel in the Just Chatting section.
What's on your what's on your Twitter feed, Emperor Palpatine? Nothing that the Jedi would teach you.
No.
Yeah. Only things a Sith could know when you stop looking at things through the narrow, dogmatic view of the Jedi.
All right, shout out to Mark Hamill. He looks pretty jacked. He's got that sleeveless shirt. Mm-hmm. He's pretty jacked in this.
All right, boys.
This is it right here.
I'm one away.
This is it.
Oh,
$2.99.
You're at $2.99?
Yep. $2.99.
Salvador's gonna hit 300 subs before this fucking movie's over.
Nice.
Honey, create another ghost account and go fucking subscribe. She just says, fuck you guys. Jesus Christ. Karen, I'm fucking calling the manager. Calling the
All right.
I am the manager.
This goes back to what we were talking about earlier, too. He looks so much better as a puppet than CGI ever could make him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I like the CG in the prequels during the lightsaber battles.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, the puppet man, this was genius. It was
That's
beautiful.
it's
and
real.
honest.
That is
Yeah.
a real thing, you know.
Mhm.
That brings to a point I was discussing with a few people. It's like when you think of Jim Henson characters like Kermit the Frog, how
Mhm.
real is that to you? As like it's a puppet, but Kermit the Frog is as real as anybody else.
I grew up with
Mhm.
Kermit.
You know, right? It's like to you, Kermit the Frog really exists.
Yeah.
Because he does to me. It's like he's a puppet, but it's a physical thing. Like if I went to a taping of Sesame Street, and the Count was talking to me, I would feel the Count was really talking to me. You know what I mean? Because you grew up thinking that's a real person. That's not just a puppet.
Right.
And that's how I feel about Yoda when he is like looking like that, like a real organic creature and not something that's CGI. It's so much it draws you in more than
Mm-hmm.
the new shit.
Right. There's something tangible, like you could reach out and touch
Dude,
it.
this right here is like one of
Right,
the top 3 scenes in this whole movie.
Oh,
'Cause
for
he's
real,
lifting
yeah,
the
definitely.
X-Wing, seriously.
The music is what sells it.
Yep.
But like going back to Mandalorian, I mean the child, that's a puppet, and I'm so glad they went with the practical effect than CGI. With that.
Mm-hmm.
Werner Herzog demanded it.
Mm-hmm.
He treated it like it was a
Yeah.
baby. He got mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? He said he called them cowards because they wouldn't
Yeah.
use CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
When Werner Herzog tells you you're a coward, you kind of listen to him. You're like, oh, okay.
It's
yeah,
his voice, dude. You can't say no to that guy. It's his voice.
He will look into your soul and only find, darkness.
I'm pissed he got killed already.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But it's like the guy that took over, I can't think of his name offhand, but
Moff Gideon, Giancarlo Esposito.
yeah. It's like I hated him, but now it's like he's kind of like going back to wrestling terms, Pete. He's a good heel because you hate him.
Oh yeah.
But you hate him for the right reasons,
What was he in Breaking Bad? Was it Gus Fring?
Mm-hmm. Los Pollos Hermanos.
Apology accepted.
I love how these guys are just like, okay, well,
Yep. Throw him down the fucking flush him down the toilet like a goldfish.
Especially stank down there. Wherever they throwing him.
you think about it, like how many times Admiral Piet messed up and lived.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Vader liked them.
he did. He was like Tarkin. Like Vader respected Tarkin the way, and he respects Piet the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Tarkin was in control.
Oh yeah.
He was a fucking badass. Peter Cushing. I mean, come on, he's.
Oh yeah,
badass.
dude. Peter Cushing was amazing. Which is funny because Christopher Lee was originally supposed to play Grand Moff Tarkin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Those guys were best friends.
Yes, they were.
You know?
They played. They weren't in a band together or something.
Well,
weren't
they were. They were in all the Hammer films.
Yeah, the Hammer
in
horror
Britain
movies.
together.
Yep.
Yep, and it's funny because the guy who's in the Darth Vader suit, that's the guy who played in the Frankenstein the Monster from Hell.
David Prowse.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's like all these guys are all like a lot of these British actors played in a lot of Hammer films, which is kind of cool because you could tell George Lucas was a fan of Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, using all the actors and stuff. Absolutely.
Yep.
Either that, or
I could go.
Like, who's the cheapest I can hire?
All the Hammer guys were like, yo.
Yeah, all the Hammer guys, it's like there's a big roster and they're all good actors. I mean, I could go for hours talking about Hammer films, but it's like most of those guys are all solid British classic Vespian style actors, and a lot of these guys are in Star Wars, just as commanders and everything else. They played like bit parts here and there in Hammer films.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of people give it shit, in like Rogue One, when Peter Cushing CGI, but it was still in my mind. I'm like, it's still kind of cool to see him.
I liked it. I'm
yeah, like I try not to knock it. It's like everybody's like, "Oh, that's terrible." I'm like, no, not really. Especially if you're a Peter Cushing fan,
Yep.
just to be able to see him do something, basically come back to life. Even
Yep.
though it's like not the greatest CGI, but it was one of those things where I'm like, all right, that's cool.
It was just weird to see. That's all it was for me. I didn't say it was bad. It was just weird seeing it.
Well, they matched
Oh
up.
yeah, it's weird.
They matched up Carrie Fisher pretty well with the actress that did her. I thought they did. I still haven't understand why they haven't used her daughter. Because she looks a lot like her daughter, or her daughter looks a lot like her. I mean,
and we would accept it. It's fine. It's like you look at like what they did in like the Tron movie. The newest one, Tron Legacy.
I haven't seen it. I have not watched the new Tron movie.
Oh shit, yeah. So when they did the CGI, to like de-age, it's like it was cool looking at it, but then when he talked, you're like, oh, maybe not have him talk.
Yeah.
Because then you could tell it looks like shit.
Yeah, like I said, I was always like, well, if they want to do anything else with Leia, use her daughter, man. Like, she looks exactly like Carrie Fisher. And for anybody out there who's seen American Horror Story 1984,
yep,
she's she's a little Philly like Carrie was back in her day too, man. God damn. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. God damn. I liked her. I liked the way she looked done up in that 80s thing with that big ass hair and shit. Has anybody else seen that season of American Horror Story?
No, I fell off.
I've seen it.
Was Hotel? Which one was after Hotel?
Season 6, I think Hotel was.
Yeah,
Hotel was one with Lady Gaga, man.
Yeah, which one was after Hotel?
Oh God, Roanoke was shit.
Okay, which one was after Roanoke then?
After Roanoke was Apocalypse, wasn't it?
No. It was the Trump one.
Cult.
Oh, that's right. It was what the hell was that season? Was it
Cult?
Cult. Yep, it was Cult. Yep.
Roanoke and Cult is where I fell off because I thought Roanoke was a steaming pile of dog shit.
Oh, I hated Roanoke, man.
You guys didn't like Roanoke?
No, I hated that season. I got angry like during like the first 5 episodes or first 4 episodes. I was like, okay, I like this, and then like it broke into like episode 5 and they killed everybody off. I'm like, and then like it just went off the rails for me. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. Like,
no, I didn't like Apocalypse.
Getting back on Star Wars real quick. Yeah. It's like this setting, the color palette they used. I always loved the copper, orange
and
tones.
All that. Yeah,
it's so cool. It's so cool. It's like no other. Like it's always like that. A sunset all the time. With the colors. Even inside,
it has a tint to it.
The base.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's got that orange look, and it's really cool. I always thought it was like a very interesting setting, for like the show, for the movie.
Yeah, Cloud City is really cool. I love these cars too. I have I think it's like 4 or 5 of the Bespin guards, and actually, the black guy that was the Bespin guard that they modeled the action figure after. He was in one of the Star Wars groups that I was in.
Really?
Yeah, that I got kicked. I got kicked out of it. But yeah, he was really cool. Because somebody was talking about Bespin, and they posted a picture of all their Bespin figures. They had them all autographed, and he had commented on it. And he was like, "Yeah, that's me." Da, da, da. And he posted a picture of himself, and it was on the set. And I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. So. Well, that was when I got kicked out because I didn't like The Last Jedi. So,
typical.
Yep. It was a big.
Has anybody ever met Billy D. Williams? Have anybody met him yet?
I wish I have
in this group. I've met him in a couple conventions. He's actually a really nice, cool guy. His brother was actually in Star Wars as well. They're all cool guys. It's like they're very chill. Like. Just as much as you think Billy D. Williams is cool, he really is in real life,
Yeah, he was like, man. I knew him. Before I saw Star Wars, it was like beer commercials. It was
Colt 45
commercials, man. Like, and then you see him in Lando, and he's just like he was just, he was cool as hell in this. And then like obviously Return of the Jedi, you know, he was badass in that too. And it was like, why you? The only thing I was wondering is like, why are you wearing Han's clothes?
Right. That was kind of weird.
It was. That was the only thing. I'm like, but and then like and then they ruined the character in Solo, a Star Wars story. Just ruined it.
The thing is, Donald Glover could have been such a great Lando.
Yes.
Yeah,
I liked Donald Glover. I loved him on Community. I loved his stand-up comedy. He is funny.
The only reason why he failed wasn't his acting ability as Lando. It's the way they written him as Lando.
Absolutely.
That ruined him.
Yep. Have you guys watched Atlanta yet?
I haven't.
Seen the what now?
Atlanta.
Mm-mm.
That show is good. It has Donald Glover in the main character. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're on hiatus right now. So.
Okay, come here. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's the lighting in this, the sets that they did is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's the blues and the the oranges.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at modern movie posters, they replicate, like pull up any modern movie poster, like Avengers or anything like that. It's always orange and blue.
Yep.
I think
Is that Natty that I hear?
Yep, that's Nit Nat. She's
Yeah.
she had to jump up here too. Hang on. She's being shy. She's right over here. You can't really see her. There she is.
That actually upset me as a kid. When like 3PO got blown up.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh my god, he's dead.
Like a normal kid would think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Chewie's just carrying him around in a fucking backpack.
Yep.
That's what I do with one of my 3POs. Chewie's always got him in a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I always tripped out like as a kid because Chewie's blaster that came with the original vintage figure wasn't. It was weird.
The bowcaster.
Pete, you there? Yep, he dropped out.
Oh.
So we were talking about
Salvador, it's like, didn't he come with the bowcaster, the crossbow?
I don't know if it was I know he came with a rifle, but his hand wasn't really molded to hold it, so it had to have a little bracket that went around his forearm.
I remember always as a kid when they reissued them in the 90s and I started collecting them again.
Mm-hmm.
You had to use blue tack to get him to hold shit, because it was pretty bad, if you want to play with Chewie, with the. There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you, bud.
Some technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
We're good.
Did the cat push a button?
No, it was Natty. Meech is pretty good. If he jumps on my lap, except for tonight, he was a little bit pissy. He didn't want to be on camera. He's got warrants and shit. But Natty's she just I don't know. She's young. She ran away. She got out the front door today. The boy opened the front door and she ran out. Oh my God. I had to chase her down. There's a plaza right next to my house. And there's an open field. And next to that is a mobile home court. And they're it's nicer. It's kind of it's not like a regular trailer park. It's kind of a retirees kind of deal, it's like seasonals. And she ran down 3/4 of the way down there. I had to chase her down the damn hill. I'm chasing her with a bag of dog treats, trying to get her to come back. I chased her down. Oh man, she finally just laid down. She knew she was in trouble. I swat her on the nose once and just carried her back up. She's only, like I said, 25 pounds. I'm carrying her back up the hill. My neighbor's like, "Oh, I see you got her." I'm like, "Yep, the little bitch didn't get too far. She knew where her food bowl was."
I always like this shot right here.
Yes. No.
With Yoda, and then they show the light, just the red light coming through with I always thought that was so cool.
There's another.
Fun fact, Ben Kenobi, he always plays kind of a fucking ghost. The actor, I can't think of his name offhand.
Alec Guinness.
Yeah, he actually was in a Scrooge movie, a musical with Albert Finney. It's funny, I can remember his name. But he played as Jacob Marley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was him. He was So he was the one haunting Scrooge. He's all in the
Yeah.
chains and shit.
Yep.
So it's like always kind of funny because I'm like, oh hey, it's fucking Obi-Wan.
I have this Leia, the vintage one, but I don't have her gown, the plastic cape.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bought that. I didn't have that one as a kid. I bought it a couple of years ago. I honestly think she's in pretty good shape too. I think I picked her up. No blast or anything. It was just a figure. I think I picked her up for like maybe $7, $8,
Right.
something like that. When I was buying like Jared knows back in like what 2016, 2017. I used to be posting figures like every like 2 or 3 times a week. I
was trying to find as much as I could for you. I found a bunch of shit for you.
Yeah, dude. I used to love that. I come to the wrestling show. Jared's like, "Hey, man, come out to the car. I got a box." I'm like, "Oh shit, all right." Come out. There's a box of goddamn. Because you got me my Wampa and my Rancor and shit.
Oh yeah, I found pretty good Wampa.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That Rancor was actually really good condition.
Oh yeah, he sits right behind my. He's right behind me. Actually, he's sat with the Jabba guys now on the table. All the bounty hunters and Jabba's goons and shit.
You should have nabbed up that AT-AT,
Trust me, bro. I'm still kicking myself in the fucking head for that. When did that comic book shop shut down?
It's still open, but it's an antique shop because our town's stupid and they didn't buy any comic books. They keep it open.
Damn, man, that sucked.
Like with all these movies and shit, it's like people just don't buy comic books. They're like, no, this ain't the same as the movie. It's like, man. It's like if I was a kid and the comic book shop was here, I would have spent every dime I had, as a kid, because I always had to go to like, Five and Dime and like, drugstores and shit like that to buy my comic books. It's like I would have loved a comic book shop in a small town.
Oh yeah, I ordered the what's that? The one over in Cadillac was doing Comic RX. They were doing 12 books. It was 12 books for like, I don't know, it was like, I can't remember how much it was. It was cheap though. It was like maybe $20, but it was all like, they were giving proceeds away to, we would be honored if you would join us.
How bad is that's such a like a cowboy move? Just like Han Solo just pulled out and started blasting Darth Vader.
Yep.
Such a good twist. It still gets you.
Yes.
This is where everything goes downhill. And they never really recovered.
No.
It's like everything was so upbeat, all upbeat up until this point. It's all downhill.
What's Lando's boy's name? Dude with the head gimmick. I can't. His name always eludes me.
Oh, the headphones thing?
Yeah.
I've been muted this whole time. His name's Lobot.
Lobot.
You're like, what's his? I was like, Lobot. And you're like, then what the hell? I was like, his name's Lobot. And then I had to look at my microphone.
And you're muted.
Yeah, I do.
You're screaming.
So, for those that don't know, I tug on a douche flute every once in a while, also known as a vape, and it's very loud. So I'll mute my microphone so I can do that.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll forget to unmute it. Happens constantly.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you're the one with all the knowledge for names. It's like, shit, I've got such a broad knowledge for everything, but like names I can't do, man.
Yeah, I've got like 4 or 5 of those Lobot figures. They're cheap as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But
really?
Oh yeah, they're cheap, dude.
I've never got one.
I literally have it's like 4 or 5 of them. I've picked up with like different lots. People just throw them in. He's got actually a pretty interesting story around him. It's kind of cool.
So another
sounds
fact.
made up.
No, I'm serious. He does. It's EU stuff, but he does.
No, I was saying you made it up. I'm saying somebody else made it up. Like, let's give this guy a backstory. Like,
Right. Lobot has a backstory. Yeah, that shit's made up.
Salvador, what are you talking about?
So if you remember, however briefly they appeared, but in the Solo movie, the people walking around with like half a head. They were like just the nose and the mouth down. That's actually what Lobot was supposed to look like, but they couldn't figure out how. So where that computer is, for the top half above that was supposed to be gone, but they couldn't figure out how to do that. So they were just like, we'll just put a fucking reverse Geordie on him. Of course, Geordie came out later, but that's neither here nor there.
That's something I never noticed right there. Like Darth Vader had a duck
Yeah.
to get on, like in that doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I've altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Such
That
a
was
badass.
one of my favorite memes. It's like it's some baby in a pool or something says, "I've altered the pool. Pray I do not alter it further."
It'd be unfortunate if I have to leave a garrison here. Why, they can't hit anything anyway.
Right.
Thanks, Taika Waititi, for that exposition.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking, was it like Jason Sudeikis and, oh God, what was it? Who the hell was the other scout trooper in that? I always just call them biker scouts.
Yeah, I don't remember.
In Mandalorian, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, there was like Jason Sudeikis, and I can't remember who the other one was. But
I could have sworn one of them was Seth MacFarlane, but apparently it was Jason Sudeikis was one that I thought was Seth MacFarlane.
it would have been funnier if Seth MacFarlane did like a Joe Swanson voice.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was like, he should start doing like Peter Griffin or Stewie
Yeah.
as a fucking scout trooper. Or he's like, oh no.
It would have been super funny. Like the scout trooper pulls up on the bike and then just wheels pop down and starts wheeling it around. My God,
One of the
greatest.
greatest-
Yeah.
One of the best guest appearances in that show was Bill Burr.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, and he doesn't even like Star Wars. They're just like, hey, you want to be in Star Wars? He's like, all right, yeah, my brother likes that stuff. Yeah, I'll be in it. You know, it's like, oh shit, and he played that sleazy, like you couldn't trust him.
Yo.
He
Like the
sold
whole
that
time you
shit.
watch that, yeah, you watch that episode, you feel uneasy. Like I don't trust any of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You know, and it totally works. It's like you actually feel something in a Star Wars show. What?
And of course
You know,
they have a
it's
fucking
weird.
hot fucking female Twi'lek in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, yeah.
Nymphadora Tonks from the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, she's like mean and violent too. It's like, stop it, goddamn it! I can only get so erect.
Hmm.
Fucking stop it! I swear to God, I have a thing for Ayla Secura still, and the actress that played her is still good looking.
Mm-hmm. I tell you can't beat a Twi'lek.
No, she wasn't even an actress either. The chick that played Ayla Secura, she wasn't even an actress. She was like production crew, and
Nice.
George was like, "Hey, guess what? You want to be in a movie? You're gonna play
Hey.
a female Jedi."
Everyone likes the way your boobs look. Put on this costume.
Yep. Put on this fucking halter top 2-button vest.
Mm-hmm.
Show off those abs and that fucking little waist ears and those tits.
Mm-hmm. Her clone troopers fucking hated her ass. That's why they all ganged up on her, started shooting her in the back, and like vaporized her.
They did too. She didn't even fucking know what the hell was going on. She like took 2 steps outside the transport and just got blasted. Kiadi Mundi's big head got more in than she did.
Mm-hmm.
Salvador, what's the name of the race of the dudes that are like working on the chamber? Because
the Ugnaughts?
you know,
The Ugnaughts.
yeah, Ugnaughts, yeah.
That's what Queel is.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I thought it was kind of cool that they brought that race back.
Yeah.
Out of every type of race, it's like, but what sold it is the voice actor.
Yeah,
Nick
Nick
Nolte.
Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
Nick
dude.
Nolte.
Yeah.
So it's like you like actually felt bad when he like spoiler
Oh, yeah.
when he dies.
Oh,
It's
God.
you're like because you're like, oh, they're gonna make it where he's gonna like come out and you know and the robot
IG-11's
you know,
gonna save him or something.
yeah, and then you're like, no, he's fucking dead. It's like I was like, oh, that fucking sucks because like I like Nolte, you know. It's like
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
even that race, you know, it's like you know they gave that race a voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was one of those things where like very, very cleverly done, well written. You know.
Yep. That's a good way to subvert your expectations.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you think how it's gonna go, because like, oh, this is how the trends are, and you're like, oh shit, no,
Yeah.
this is how it used to go.
Yeah, his
You
body's
know?
laying there with the steam rising out of it. You're like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. There's not like, oh, he's gonna come back and they're gonna heal him up, and like, you know, the child's gonna give the force heal on him, and like, no, he's fucking, he's done, he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
There
was
it is.
bad. Oh, love you.
Iconic.
I know.
I know.
How many takes did they have to do? Because he would always say, "I love you too." It never worked. He's just like, "I know," you know.
Yep.
I put that in my
I say
video. I
that-
had to.
Yeah, I say that shit all the time to people. Oh, Jared, I love you. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I do that to the wife on the rare
I
occasion
know.
that she says it. Normally it's just fuck you.
Yeah.
Now, the only real problem I have with this is the handcuffs that are on him, and then his hands are up in the carbonite, and then when she takes him out of the carbonite, his handcuffs are gone.
Yeah, they are gone.
Unless
Yeah.
the carbonite like vaporized the handcuffs or something, I don't know. But that
Well,
was
see,
one of my
there's
only hang-ups with it.
There's an Ugnaught down there that released them. Just in
Probably.
time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lobot. They should have had Telly Savalas play Lobot.
Mm.
There you go.
His only line in the movie would have been "Who loves you, baby."
You give you a
He's eating
lollipop.
lollipop.
Yeah, shave his head and give him a lollipop.
He's got to have a lollipop.
Pete, we're old as fuck. Nobody's gonna get that reference.
No, dude, I used to say that at work all the time. I'd make Kojak references, and everybody just looked at me like I was fucking crazy.
Yep.
I'm like, are
Shave
you
his
telling me
head,
you don't
give
know who
that-
Telly Savalas is? And the kid was like, it's like my intern who's like fucking 19 years old. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I've left bigger. I left, never mind.
I'm taking
Oh.
shits older than this kid.
Yeah, I've left bigger stains on the mattress than this little fucker. The one intern, I asked him, I says, how old are you? He's like 18. I'm like, how old's your mom? He's like 40 something. I said, I might be your dad.
Mm-hmm.
I might be your dad. Well, it's funny because I work with a bunch of kids, and they're like, they treat me like I'm their age, and they're like, they don't get any of my references, I don't get any of theirs. But I'm like, you know what? It's like I'll fuck your mom and ruin her summer. You know?
So as a kid, I wondered why they froze Han in carbonite when Boba could have taken him.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize till later that he was the guinea pig for that process because he wanted to do it on Luke, but wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
that human would survive.
That's he said tested on
Right.
Captain Solo first.
Mm-hmm.
But
if anything happened
why?
to Solo,
It's
he
like
could
they could.
Because if anything happened to Solo,
Yeah.
he could just pay Jabba off.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't give a fuck.
Right,
about
but
Han.
you can grab anybody. Like
And
like
Ugnaught.
Vader kills whoever he wants. Yeah, he can
Yeah.
grab. We're gonna test it on, fucking whoever I want.
He could have thrown Captain Nita in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool effect too, right there that they did.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Those Bespin guards are just like kind of pushing it.
Yeah, it's such a seamless, cool effect. Practical effect.
Well, that was like the speeder when they were on Tatooine in the first movie.
Yeah,
With-
put Vaseline on the lens. Yeah,
Yep.
not Tatooine.
Or what I say, Tatooine.
I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
You're right. I was thinking on Luke's home planet.
Yeah, that's Tatooine.
Okay. Yeah, the speeder. Yeah, because they put
when he's on his land speeder.
they put Vaseline on the lens and it hid the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Made
It
it look
worked,
like
but
made
yeah.
it look like there was heat coming off the bottom of it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, nobody complained except for George Lucas. He's like, no, I knew what that was. I'm like, yeah, nobody else fucking knew what it was.
Yeah, George. Everybody liked it except for you, dude. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be changing your shit.
Calm
We liked it
down,
the way it
Akbar.
was.
Why are you screaming?
Yeah.
It's a trap.
That's a trap.
That's why they killed him off, off screen because nobody likes Akbar. That's why they
Right.
gave it to the pink-haired lady.
Yeah, no.
Vice Admiral Gender Studies.
Yeah, no one has respect for the admiral that helped engineered the victory over Endor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no big deal. They kill him off screen. Oh, Akbar's dead. Oh, really? That sucks.
Oh, did you-
We got this girl.
Yeah, did you hear
Fuck
now
that.
that they're saying that Ahsoka isn't dead in Rise of Skywalker? That she's just reaching out with the Force and talking to Rey.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Why? So now
Because
General.
they can't make up their minds about anything. I love the light in this scene too. All the blues with the orange lights.
Yeah.
Blue and orange. It's such a cool contrast.
This is like the best GIF on Facebook. Is the one of Vader dancing right here.
Mm-hmm.
where he's dancing on top of those fucking stairs, dude. I love that shit. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
I'm gonna say this is the best lightsaber battle in the in like Star Wars series. Is this battle?
Mine is Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Either that or Dooku and anybody in Attack of the Clones. Man, I love Dooku though.
I mean, to me, it's like it's not flash. It's very samurai. It's very
yeah.
You know what I mean? They did the traditional 3 strikes. It's 3 strikes, and then they cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's the way old school, like sword and sorcery and Viking epics. That's what they did.
Yeah.
You
Rest
tap
and
3
repose.
times. Yep. You cut. To the next fight scene. So, and that's the way this is. It tells a good story, but nowadays it's like one long cut. It's all CGI'd, It's not the same.
I'm surprised they didn't just shoot those stormtroopers there.
Right.
They're fodder anyway. I mean,
What if you just heard that crack and he just went limp?
shit. Chewie's like, did I just commit a hate crime?
Hashtag Wookiee Lives Matter.
Lando's eating through a tube.
Lando Calrissian got attorney Lee Steinberg to get him an incredible settlement in the Wookiee lawsuit.
Have you been choked by a Wookiee? You may be entitled to a class-ass lawsuit.
Yep, here's that color palette here. God,
what's that ship called? Lando don't like that ship. Slave one.
Yep.
I've got the vintage one, but I don't have the ramp for it, and I don't have the solo and carbonite. I bought it. What 20? I got it for $20 on eBay.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, I didn't pay much for mine.
The only version I had is I had the Lego, the first issue of the Slave one. I had the Lego one. That was pretty badass.
I currently own the Shadows of the Empire version and the newest one that just got re-released.
Yeah, that new one's fucking huge.
Yeah, dude, it is giant. Like, it's probably I wouldn't say twice the size as the original, but it's close.
Yeah, dude, what series is the one you sent Trey, Sal?
That was from the Force Awakens when that came out.
Okay, because that one's small, like compared to the original one.
Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, you could put I would like to see that one next to the one you got.
Oh yeah.
That scene right there, that forced levitation that Vader did right there, where he jumped down the stairs, was fucking dope. You never saw him do that again either.
No.
Right. But like it goes back to the blue and orange, contrast, and then you got Vader's red lightsaber just pops.
Yep.
Especially when Luke gets his lightsaber out. Again, it just pops.
I'm pissed I sold my my miniature set. I had a Bespin miniature set of these, and I sold it when I was collecting. Still, one of the only I have 2 figures left. One of them is a Luke Skywalker in the Bespin gear, and one's a Hoth Trooper though. But yeah, I sold. I had 4. It was 4 Stormtroopers, 4 Hoth Troopers, Luke with his hand cut off, 2 Vaders, and 2 Hoth Rebels, and then the bridge in Bespin. I think I sold it for like $45 maybe.
Man.
I played with that like so much as a kid, but I never got any more of it. Like it was just like the one section, I never got any more of the because like I would get those little booklets that came with like your figures and your vehicles. And I'm like, holy shit, there's a lot to this. And I never got any more of it. So I was just like, as an adult, I was like, well, I'm like, I want to buy some more shit. I'm like, I could sell this, make a few bucks, and buy some more figures. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to sell it. That's what happened to my Ghostbusters and Guts and a lot of my GI Joes. I sold them to buy more Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Want to know what happened to my Darth Vader action figure back in the day?
Huh?
So I was fighting with Luke from Return of the Jedi and Darth Vader. They kind of had to set for the Death Star,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I accidentally dropped my Darth Vader. His legs came off.
Now, this part always confused me as a kid. Just like this, like, why is he swiping when it's already gone?
Yeah,
Like, that part of it, I was like, why is he doing that?
it's like a punch drunk boxer, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that and I think the force is kind of like inhibiting it, like he's kind of feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably overwhelmed.
Now, can you imagine being back in the day in the scene that's coming up, when he's like, saying like, I am your father? Like they would like have that ruined for you. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's like one of the biggest twists. It's like we don't think about it now,
Yep.
but like back in the day, that was like the craziest shit. That's not something you thought, or like,
No.
like you discussed ahead of time, like, oh yeah, that's Luke Skywalker's father is Darth Vader. Like, no, hell no. Nobody thought that shit. That's like the biggest fucking bomb ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Nagasaki right there.
Yep.
That's the problem with today's movies. No surprises anymore.
No.
Oh, true.
Here goes. We're about to see Wilro Hood run out
with his
the
ice
door.
cream maker.
But that's also the same ice cream maker that Mando got his Beskar in Mandalorian.
Yep. Here he comes.
Yep.
There he goes.
Yep.
Yeah, there he goes. It's great.
Just as quick. There he is, right there. That's the movie we wanted. Wilro Hood, a Star Wars story.
Hell yeah.
That would have been better than Solo. Hashtag still better than Solo.
They could have called it "Don't Be a Menace to Wilro Hood."
They should do something like that, but of course they won't do it.
Should have been more stormtroopers on the other side of that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys get in the Falcon. I gotta go get another cape.
C-3PO or R2 goes into fire extinguisher mode.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't start the fire.
Whoever did like the matte paintings and stuff like that is, I mean, it's fucking amazing. It's like so seamless.
Dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Painting on the glass and shit. It's great.
God, you think about this movie is 40 years old and the aesthetics of this are still just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's because everything's grimy. It looks used. It's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
It was done so well.
Right. It'll hold up for another 50 years.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
If
Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, this sucks." It's like, no, fuck you. No,
if
don't.
there's one movie I can watch, on my deathbed, it would honestly be this one, and I would be perfectly at peace with that. Honestly, I
Honestly, me, it's either gonna be, it's usually probably like a John Carpenter movie. It's probably The Thing, or Big Trouble in Little China.
would. Those are two excellent selections.
It don't matter how many times I see it, like I'm entertained the whole time. It's like I'll stop what I'm doing to watch.
I need to watch Big Trouble in Little China again. I haven't seen that movie in over a decade.
I haven't seen that movie in probably 2 decades.
It holds up. It totally does.
It's been a long time since I've watched that.
Who was it that plays the Chinese dude? The bad guy?
Wasn't he in Gremlins?
Everybody in there is Chinese, bud.
Yes,
Well, you know what I'm talking about, like the main bad guy.
David Hong.
Okay, yeah. He scared the shit out of me as a kid, so I refused to. There it goes.
Boom. Yeah, I get it. Like, he was creepy when I was a kid when the movie came out. But man, it's like, watch it now, I love it,
Mm-hmm.
Very good movie. I had to buy it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, you got to get it on Blu-ray.
Yep.
I want to get John Carpenter's Vampires, man. That's one of my favorite fucking
Vampires?
movies. Yes.
That's pretty good.
I do. I dig that movie, man. I've watched that so many damn times.
I tried watching that movie one night and I fell asleep on it.
Oh,
The power of the dark side.
this is such a good iconic scene. I mean,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. He's got no fucking arm. He's got nowhere to go.
Yep.
Vader could have made him his bitch.
Here it is. Irvin Kershner did it better than M. Night Shyamalan ever could with the twist.
No, it's not true.
I wanted to show this whole scene in the video. I had to cut it down so much. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't test YouTube.
Yep. That's it, man. I've been doing all right. I haven't got a copyright claim since my last Batwoman video.
I make
Oof.
copyright claim free for 2 months now.
Oh shit, dude! That's like every fourth or fifth video for me gets a claim.
So that would I'm somehow 20 seconds ahead of everybody. That would explain why I'm seeing everything before everyone. I'm like, how are we not on the same spot right now?
You're probably getting where he's like falling down right now, right?
Yeah,
He's about to.
Luke's getting ready.
And he's gone.
Luke's getting ready.
He's falling down now.
No,
Yeah.
see, he hasn't jumped. There he goes, right there. He just did a Van Halen. Go ahead and
All right,
jump,
so
jump.
Or what's his name from never mind. Fuck it.
Going live.
Oh man, that was a hell of a trip, and he's gone.
I'm gone again.
And he's gone.
Ow. I know that had to hurt.
Mm-hmm. Right on the back of the knees.
So
Oh yeah.
so why did his hand like fall down? Is that his hand?
I don't know what that was.
We don't know what happened to his hand.
What had he had?
What had he hand?
What had he had?
You know I had that queued up. What, Pete? You're slacking, bud.
What?
What has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
There it is.
Shit.
There's my tooth, and I'm done. I'm done.
There you
No
go.
more.
You're done.
No more. You know
We'll
what?
do it live. Fuck it.
There. I had to get a Brie in there too. I can't even lie, man. Tony made that one with Brie Larson with Bill O'Reilly's voiceover, and I'm like, oh, I don't care how many I get, that one is always staying. I'm like, it's Brie Larson with Bill O'Reilly's voice.
Oh man.
That is the stuff nightmares are made of. Can you imagine having sex with Brie Larson? Like, you pick her up in a bar, you never hear a word she says, you just take her back to, knock one out in the stall, and she just starts talking. All of a sudden, it's Bill O'Reilly's voice.
That will be scary.
That's terrifying.
I'd be more interested if it was InfoWars.
Alex Jones, the frogs are gay.
What?
The frogs are gay.
What did you say? I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little retarded.
The first time we ever see Leia use the Force, and then Ryan Johnson was like, "Hey, let's make her into Mary Poppins.
Yep.
Let's make her into Mary Poppins. I got a great idea."
She can totally breathe in space.
Yeah, dude, that's like
Space is different over there. It's no big deal.
the scene in Rise of Skywalker where Rey jumps out of the ship onto the Falcon, and she swings around like Finn grabs her. I'm like, Finn's got a mask on. Rey doesn't have a mask on, so she can just breathe in space.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid.
It's the Force.
Brie Larson.
like-
You just
breathing
make up whatever
space.
you want. It's space magic. You can do whatever you want.
Future
Brie
shit. Only the Sith know.
There you go.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
Future
say
shit.
future shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Future shit.
Hey, that's the new Batwoman.
Yes. Oh,
I
no.
would take Mackenzie Davis's Batwoman.
No more Batwoman. I had enough.
Hey, listen, you didn't review 20 episodes of that goddamn show.
More.
I'm glad.
More!
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Man down.
I tried to do one episode.
My camera was like, fuck it, you're talking about Batwoman. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck gravity.
Oh, goddamn, internet came unplugged and everything.
Hell yeah.
I need Jesus over here. Okay, there we go. We got the, can you still hear me?
Yeah, we're good. Pete needs Jesus.
All right, I need Jesus over here, or I need Jules Jade, one of the two. Then I sent Jared that picture this morning. I was like, hey, last night I was like, hey, you know who should play Batwoman, Jared? He's like, who? I'm like, Jules Jade. He's like, I searched her. I think it's a porn star. I'm like, no, you're right.
Well, no, I'm like, are we thinking of the same person? I'm pretty sure it's a porn star. Let me Google it. I'm like, yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
Yep, yeah, that's who I'm thinking of, man. There's no other Jules Jade I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, you're right. I don't think Disney's gonna allow, you know.
Well, I mean, we've seen what
that's
she'll
Warner
do for
Brothers,
money,
Warner
so
Brothers.
I don't think that rules anything out.
Oh,
Yeah, look,
she would do it in a heartbeat, but you know.
Her OnlyFans is bumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one.
What are these fucking thoughts gonna do now that this fucking gimmick is ending and shit? Like the OnlyFans boom is OnlyFans is gonna be like MySpace now.
It's going to collapse on itself.
It is. It's gonna collapse under its own weight. Speaking of collapsing under its own weight, Meech, get off the trampoline. There's a 75-pound weight limit on there, Tubby. I'm not kidding. Trey's got a little trampoline over in the corner of the living room, and Fat Boy his big ass walks in front of the TV. It's a fucking 65-inch TV, and your fat ass blocks half of it. I don't know how you do that, Cat, but you do.
Hell yeah.
Big cat.
He's fucking huge. I'm not even kidding. Like, we go to the little zoo over here and see like bobcats and shit. I'm like, we got one of those running around the fucking house now. He's just docile as shit.
You got a mountain lion in your house.
I want one of those Maine Coons, dude. Those things can
Hell
get
yeah.
35, 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I want one to keep my dog in check. Natty acts up, dog. The cat smacks the shit out of her.
So Trey can go as He-Man for Halloween. You have Battle Cat already.
I joked around. I said, there was one across the street from my brother's house. My brother-in-law's house. That thing was massive. It was like, seriously, it stood up on its hind legs. It was probably like 2.5, 3 feet tall. I'm like,
God damn.
I want this thing. Like, it was big ass, like furry. I'm like, I need one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking
right here. That's the only thing I had to go on to make that tourniquet thing for mine, or for the one that I made.
The scene right here.
Mm-hmm.
It came out really good though. I haven't watched the whole video yet, but you showed me the figure. I've been through about probably 15 to 20 minutes of the video so far.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Well, dude, you churned out that one, but yeah, look at your views on it, bro.
Yeah, I think it crossed 300 this morning.
Yeah, that video is kicking ass. Fuck it, I'm just gonna make a Brie Larson video tomorrow or Monday.
No, it's at 276 right now.
See, man, everyone's killing it.
I'm still sitting at 299.
Sorry, Pete, I got y'all guys all beat, you know, with my viral video of my buddy doing the Trailer Park Boys bubbles
Oh
for
yeah.
Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
That's got multi-million views on that thing.
Is that the one with the guy in the hockey jersey singing "Liquor and Horrors"?
No, it's some kid. He's got a stuffed kitty, and he's just doing a Bubbles impression outside of a bar.
I love that.
And it just blew up overnight.
You know, Piet thought he was dead here, and Vader looked at him. He's like, whatever.
Yeah,
Look at all
whatever.
these guys in the bridge, like, which officers are he gonna kill? This guy's like, Empire stuff.
But you know that dump in his pants is massive right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Piet wet himself.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
It was huge.
Huge.
They show all the ships they didn't show during the movie right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The mine calamari, their ship manufacturing was so amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys out there don't follow what's the channel called, Eckhart's Ladder,
Mm-hmm.
he goes into such great detail about the ships, and they do like the verses, like this class versus this class of ship. I've been subscribed to him for probably 3-4 years now. Yeah, he does some amazing videos, and he's pretty neutral as far as like Fandom Menace versus non-Fandom Menace goes. Now, I did see some stuff on Twitter that would lead me to believe that he is not a Phantom Menace, which is fine. I don't care. That's all right. But
I don't think he is.
he's not. But he's stayed pretty neutral. He hasn't really attacked anybody for anything. And I like his videos. He puts out some quality Star Wars stuff. So
Yep, there goes Lando wearing fucking Solo's outfit.
Yep. Mine was dirty. I had to change.
Couldn't find a cape.
My cape was in the wash.
Yeah.
He's George Costanza's dad's attorney. Wearing a cape. What kind of man wears a cape? That would have been a badass ship if they made that.
Oh man, I can only imagine if they'd made that, it would have been like whatever ship, pristine condition, only one minor crack throughout the middle.
Yeah.
Because that shit would have snapped in half constantly.
Oh god, dude, that would have been something. It would have broke.
Yep. Now that's a Star Wars movie.
That is down to the fucking T how you do Star Wars.
I don't know what they've been doing lately. I don't know what you call that.
All right, Pete, we're done with fucking Star Wars. We're gonna talk about Flash Gordon now. So let's fire that up. No.
Now we're gonna watch. It's time for the second film in our double feature. I haven't told the guys we're gonna watch Miami Connection.
Miami Connection. Hey, there's some good boobs in that movie,
dude. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. That movie is. I've seen
special effects by Brian Johnson. What?
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson's dad in disguise. Hang on a second. Wait, where's it at? Where's it at? Surprise! It was me, you man babies. Just when you thought Star Wars was safe, man babies, I'm back. And guess who's getting a trilogy? That's right. Kathleen Kennedy's giving me a trilogy. And Leslie Headland, well, I'm giving her head. Honk honk. Oh
Jesus.
Help me, Rhonda. Yeah, that was that's how you do Star Wars right there, man. That is God, Return of the Jedi's on that. I'm not even gonna turn it off. I'm probably just gonna sit here and watch it. I'm gonna go smoke, then I'm gonna watch Return of the Jedi. Probably. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, Sal just dip out.
Sal's like he's dabbing out.
Where Sal? Where'd you go?
And what has he had? I want you to tell him what he has had.
It's his birthday. He's like, what has he had?
We know what he had.
Sal's getting birthday sex.
Shit.
Oh hell. I need to make a couple more of those. I need to make some more of these. You know, I need to make. I got the one for the end of the show too. You haven't seen that one yet, but Jared, I think I used it I think I used it Tuesday night. I can't remember, but yeah,
which one?
Well, I'll play it at the end of the night before I hit the before the credits roll. So honestly, like this, it just hurts now. Like thinking that what we have to look forward to, like the High Republic, which is going to be garbage, because they're already, dude. Now they're going after Yoda because that I can't remember her name, but her last name's like Chris. It's like Kriss. She's supposed to be like the most shining example of a Jedi.
Oh God!
And she exists 200 years before Phantom Menace, which puts Yoda in his prime at that point. So you're telling me that she's a better Jedi at that point than Yoda is.
Yeah. Well, like what was that the character that they had I can't think of her name. She was in Masters of Terra. What the hell was her name?
Oh,
yeah, Terra Kasi.
United States of Terra.
Well, I'm trying to think of the chick's name. She had like a claw weapon.
Yeah, I know.
She was supposed to have like, yeah. I'm trying to think of the fucker's her name. Shit.
What was she in?
Where's Salvador at? He knows.
I don't
Fuck.
know where Sal is.
Yeah, and I'm out.
He up and disappeared.
Yeah, like I'm surprised they never brought her into like any of the Star Wars, like made her into canon. You know, she's been in a lot of novels and shit. But yeah, she was in the PlayStation 1 fighter game.
Yeah, I know it's one you talking about. I forgot her name though.
Shit.
Look at. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my camera on here. You're gonna pan around my living room. Look at this. God damn it! Look at that fat bastard. Look at that fat bastard laying on top the dog crate.
That's a big ass boy.
He's seriously. He's just over there going, "Yo, Dad, fuck this shit. Fuck it." That little bastard. I get the toy box of shit over here. Bend this down. I'm gonna snap my camera back on the table here. Oh shit! Help me, Rhonda. I should have turned the camera off, but I'm drunk at this point. I really don't fucking care. But yeah, man, that was Empire Strikes Back. That is next one I want to do when we watch Star Wars. I want to watch Revenge of the Sith. I'd actually I'd like to go through and just do all the prequels, like do one a week or something like that. Do start with Phantom Menace.
I haven't seen any of those in like almost probably 12, 15 years. Probably when they first came out. Yeah. It's been years.
Me and the kid watch those like regularly. I'm not even joking. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. We watched Empire Strikes Back like 3 or 4 times. We watched Spaceballs 3 times. We watched Return of the Jedi 2 or 3 times. He was just on a kick. He's like, Dad, I want to watch this. I'm like, dude, my fucking 4.5-year-old goes and walks over to the DVD bin that's filled with like DC and Marvel movies and Bumblebee and Transformers, and he grabs out fucking this original Star Wars trilogy. I want to watch this, Dad. Okay, bud. Right. I'm not gonna fucking say no.
Smart boy.
Oh, dude, I mean, it'll be coming up. I don't know. I can't remember when it was exactly, but when the boy was like 2.5, we were out in the backyard. I was videotaping. I was having like lightsaber battles, and he was swinging that bitch with like one hand at points, like a G. I mean, I have. This is one thing I'm proud of. I've definitely like instilled a love of Star Wars in him. It's cool, man. I dig it. Like having my little man be into it, because when I had my old house, he would walk we would go upstairs for him to go to bed at night. He'd walk by. I had a room that was like just basically my toy room. I had my dressers in there, and I had all my Star Wars guys and ships set up in different stations throughout the room for like different movies in different areas. And got a walk-in closet, but everything was built. Everything in the room was around the Star Wars guys. So like every night he would go in there, Dad, can I? Yeah. So he'd go in there and he'd walk around them and he'd ask, can I touch this one? Yup. Can I touch that one? Yup. There's Sal.
Hello.
There he is.
There you are.
Yeah, sorry. Recently, like in the last couple of weeks, I've started having like power blips or whatever. Like it just goes off and comes back on, but it's enough to knock out my Wi-Fi, so I have to wait for that to boot back up.
I was like, shit. I know we were talking about Lost. It was like a flash sideways.
Yeah.
Sal's an alternate timeline.
True. And I'm
gonna go find that PlayStation 1 game. I'm gonna find out what the name of that character is.
What game?
Terrace Casa.
Never heard of it.
I can't.
What? Man.
Let me look it up. Right.
I got all my fine high-class neighbors outside screaming at each other because the power went out.
Oh, is that what we're hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, I've heard your neighbors a few times when we've been streaming.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Oh no, dude, I lived back when I was on YouTube the first time, and when I started YouTube started in 2006. That's when I started my first channel. Mm-hmm. I lived in a Section 8 apartments back then.
I got you.
And you want to talk some fucking bougie ass neighbors?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, yeah, I had fun recording videos when I was doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pete, throw me up, would you?
Yeah, I'll put you on solo.
I found the game.
There you go.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, that's what it is. I used to own that too. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay, so like I'm trying to think of the chick that's on there, but she's actually in a bunch of novels and shit too. It's like she's actually like. She was canon, like, back in the day.
Come on, like Mara Jade?
not
Mara Jade. Fuck.
Oh, Mary Jade. Okay.
There we go.
It's not Mara
I
Jade.
didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know it was a Star Wars game.
Yeah, it's like their Virtual Fighter is what it was back for PlayStation 1. Terrible game, but I used to play it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can like play as Boba Fett and Darth Vader and shit. It's
I
great.
think I have played that game. What is it called?
It's Star Wars Masters of Terras Kasai. It's their like if you look up in the Star Wars Bible, it's actually their martial arts, the Jedi martial arts.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
But yeah, I used to play that game to fucking death. I mean, it's a terrible game. It's not well balanced. It's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I still played it like a lot of bad games. But yeah, it's like Mara Jade, she was actually pretty badass. She had like that robot arm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like the master of that martial arts or whatever. But yeah, they never used her in any of the movies, or I don't even think she was in like Clone Wars or anything like that, you know, the cartoon.
No, we had Zori Bliss though in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I don't see 8,000 of her action figure everywhere I go.
Yeah. Hey,
right.
Hey, do you wanna? We got a package. We'll give you 10 Zori Blisses and 10 Rose Ticos for $2.99. Bitch, that's $2.98 too much.
Mm-hmm. I see her, and I see who's the chick with the bow that rode the fucking space horse?
Oh, Naomi.
Oh, fuck.
It's Naomi Aki's character.
Yeah, I see her everywhere.
Yeah, those are at like fucking Family Dollars and shit like that now on the pegs. It's like I see those all the time. It's like, yeah, nobody wants you.
Dude,
has anybody released the Mandalorian figures yet?
Yeah.
What the hell's where's that shit? Like, I haven't seen it myself, but
they're sold out.
Oh,
yeah,
makes sense. It's like I see like the child figure at Walmart. I seen one, and I should have grabbed it, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't see any of the characters. You know, like they're not churning them out fast. You know,
no, they're not.
My favorite fucking figure out of that show is Cara Dune's thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was my favorite figure.
I want a pillow, life-size pillow of her, and that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. It's got authentic squeeze action.
Yeah. You want to see the weirdest thing I have in my collection? This will make you laugh. Talking about pillows.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. Nice.
Yeah, it's a fucking He-Man pillow. Body pillow.
Nice.
Why is his ass white?
Is it white? It's like the fur and shit on it, you know?
Yeah,
but like
that's what we'll go with.
A buddy of mine was like, he's like, hey man, like I found this. Is like, you want to buy it? I'm like, yeah, I kind of do. It's like it's kind of fucked up, but I mean, look at this thing. It's a fucking body pillow, literally.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where like people are like, you got some weird shit. I'm like, I got some weird shit. Like, check this out. It's like, looks like a a fucking sex pillow. You know,
a He-Man
like,
body pillow.
It's like you love He-Man. I'm like, yeah, I fucking love He-Man.
Oh hell, that is fucking that is definitely an odd collectible, but I like it because I love Masters of the Universe. And let's be honest, Masters of the Universe was always a little bit
it blurred the lines a little bit.
It did, man.
As manly as it was a little bit,
It was so manly, it was a little bit fucking gay. It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was manly.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not there's anything wrong with that. No. But yeah, seriously, it was.
No, don't like that.
It was it's a little bit fruit booty, but that's all right. You know,
fruit booty.
Little fruit booty is a wrestling promoter I used to work for said he called that
fruit booty.
We ain't doing that fruit booty shit. No fruit booty shit on this show. Toby, don't act like Michael Jackson.
I wonder who you're talking about there.
You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
Hey dummy. Hey, go get that fucking Jew ring announcer. He's out in his car smoking weed. It's intermission. Seriously, the fucking funniest thing. Real quick, not to get off on a wrestling tangent, but
I know it's not wrestling night.
The last show I worked for him was when me and Dillinger went down. We pulled that double header when we drank until 5 a.m. and then went to work in Saginaw at 1 and had to wrestle for IWE at 6.
IWE the next day, yeah.
The same day. Yeah. So we worked in Saginaw. We just went down and beat the shit out of Will, which all we did was James worked Will, went over dirty. I came out, we beat the fuck out of him, cut a promo, drank all the way back to Hope Lake, and then had to work an 8-man tag match. And it was like that. I think that was the night we smacked Rick Green around. We were all drunk. And
I ref for that one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is bad. I was like, we're smacking Rick around the ring and we're shit faced.
Did you hit him with a baseball bat?
No, that was when we broke his leg, quote unquote. But that was when he had to go out for that surgery anyway. So he's like, Pete, hit me in the knee with your bat. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm drunk when I do this. So I might actually hit you. Oh, fuck it. You got to have surgery anyway.
All right. Well, we'll have to tell that story on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, but But remind me about the Hernandez story from LAX. Because he was sitting right next to me in the locker room giving me weird looks because I was dressed like him. But so this has been fun, man. I like this. Like I said, I want to do. I'd like to do the whole prequel trilogy. Watch that with you guys, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play anything for next Saturday because I'm going to be free next Saturday night. But I don't know if I'm going to play in a stream or not.
All right, and you got to live up to your fucking promise. We're going to talk about Flash Gordon. Right?
Yeah, we'll talk about. We'll fucking watch Flash Gordon. I'm fine with that. I love that guy.
I love that fucking movie.
Next thing
it's one of the worst movies, but I love that movie.
If we
obviously, you know.
If we watch Flash Gordon, though, we gotta eventually watch Buck Rogers in the 21st.
Oh, Buck Rogers. Or let's do Commander Cody versus the Moon Men. You know, let's go that far. You know.
Sal, we need to get Cody on for that one.
Hell yeah.
We need to get Cody on for that one. But hey,
Commander Cody.
Yep. Everybody wish Sal a happy birthday, man. It is his birthday. So yeah, you
happy birthday, Sal.
Thank you, sir.
You got a couple hours left for your birthday, so
what'd you get for yourself for your birthday?
A day off to watch Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, that works. I figured you would have got yourself a toy, like treated yourself for some shit. You know?
Treat yourself.
I went to a few places around here and they had dog shit. So,
speaking of which, is like you want to see some Pete, like see if you can recognize this shit. Like I just got this today. This is kind of fucking weird. All right.
While he's doing that, I'm going to talk. I got to order my comics. I got. Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Hang on.
Shoot.
Hang on, let me pull this down here.
Fucking Ed Grimley in the box.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Where did you pick that up?
A buddy of mine found it for me. He's like, because he knows I collect the Tycho and Matchbox like talking figures. So I got like Pee Wee Herman. I've got, Freddy Krueger. I've got Beetlejuice. And I said, hey, I'm looking for an Ed Grimley. And he's like, oh, dude, like, let me look for you. And he's like, hey, man, you want one in the box? I'm like, fuck yeah. So, yeah, he dropped this off today. I'm just like, hell yeah. So, yeah, I got Ed Grimley in the box.
That's solid, man.
It's one of those fucking weird shit that it's just laying around my house, you know?
I had a Hail Keely Chow. How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining us, man. And thanks, Admiral Tiberius. And Tap and Die for being here earlier. I had a Charlie McCarthy ventriloquist dummy.
Oh, no shit. Like the one they released in the early 90s or the 80s one?
80s.
Okay, yeah.
It's it had to vacate the premises though. It freaked my wife the fuck out. Like she wouldn't let me keep it. Like, dude, I have the original box and everything. So you know where I took it to? I took it to her mama's house. So now
nice.
And you know who's obsessed with that fucking dummy now? We go there, Trey, because he loves the Goosebumps movies.
Oh yeah, and it looks just like it, you know.
Yep. And so he fucking loves, dude. He calls Charlie McCarthy Slappy. So every time we go down there, he gets fucking Slappy out, and the wife hates it. Is that a Freddy Krueger?
Yeah. Like I've actually like talked to Robert England on several occasions, and yeah, he's actually signed it too. I don't know
Oh
if you can see it.
shit! Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you on Solo. That's fucking solid.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Complete with hat and all that shit.
Hell yeah, that's fucking solid. That's another thing we've got because I was Freddy Krueger for Halloween in 5th grade, so I've got the original
Nice.
glove, and that's another thing Trey plays with. He's got the little glove, my old glove he puts on. Hey, Keely Chow, I'm doing good, man. I'm sorry I haven't got your flag mailed out yet. That bitch will be going in the mail soon. I've been so busy I haven't got a chance to get to the post office, but it is yours. I'm sending an autographed trading card with it and a place to be review sticker for you, man. So you're getting a couple bonus gifts with your NWO flag. Nice, bro. Yeah, mine's old school. It's not that solid.
Well, that's the one I built.
Oh, you made that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, did I tell you guys he makes props too? And I think
I'm a prop builder.
I've talked about your suit of armor you made for the Dracula gimmick.
That's actually right now it's in France. That armor. Some guy has a Bram Stoker's Dracula collection, and he contacted me because I'm like one of the 3 people in the world that's built that armor. That's not the real thing. And he's just like, I'll give you whatever you want for it. I'm like, will you give me $3,000 for it? And he's like, yep. I'm like, okay, ship that fucker out. So
see.
So now it's sitting in some guy's collection and like on a mannequin or some shit. Looks good.
Let's pull in Oceans and go get that shit back for you.
Well, people ask me like they're like, hey, you want to build a new one? And I'm like, I get like Vietnam flashbacks of like thinking about like how I'm gonna build that thing again. I'm like, fuck, because I don't think I want to, you know.
I know that feeling.
I need a helicopter, Sal.
Oh god.
He's like, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but I think I can do it. But you owe me for this shit.
I know a couple whirly birds.
Next thing we're going to need is a pilot.
I know a couple of those.
All right. Well, we're set then. All right, guys, I'll end this. We've been going on for 2:37, so let me go around. Steve, what do you got coming up, brother?
What do I got coming up? Oh, I have a video about remakes and reboots. Problem with those, and I have a movie franchises that should be going to the grave soon. So be on the lookout for those 2 videos. And I'm still trying to do this Rise of Skywalker review, so that's what I got on the horizon so far.
Isn't that a tough movie to review because it's so bad? It's like I tried to do a Last Jedi review. That was going to be the first video for my channel, but I couldn't do it. It just hurt too much. Sal, what do you got on the horizon, brother?
Not a whole hell of a lot. I picked up exactly 1 pre-order today, so I'm going to film that review. It'll be out sometime, probably Wednesday, I'd imagine. Kind of taking the weekend off for the channel. The only other video I have waiting in the wings is a video I made about my opinion on scalpers and what are called swappers in the collecting community, and not very polite in that video, so might probably lose subscribers on that, but you know what, I made it, so I'm gonna put it out there. Other than that, probably another customizing video, maybe, and that's probably about it for right now. We're still sitting at $2.99 tonight, so we didn't cross 300 by the end.
God damn it, you'll hit.
I'll tell you what, Sal, I have not subscribed to you yet. I'm gonna do it tonight, so I'll be the 300. How about that?
There we go. Yeah. Screenshot that shit, share it in the group.
I got it.
Yeah. All right.
I got you.
Hey, well, congratulations, Sal, on 300, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, bud.
And happy birthday, dude. I don't know, Jared's got his channel. You're working on stuff. He sent me video of a fucking badass project he's working on. I don't know if you want to talk about it yet or not, but if you do, that's cool.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
I'm currently working on a Mystery Science Theater 3000 type style show.
Nice.
Where I review public domain horror movies and basically it's about a like myself. I find a cursed VCR, and the VCR makes me watch these really bad public domain horror movies alongside a full-size skeleton and a boglin type little creature, and a bunch of horror shit happens around with it. And I've been working on this project for a lot of years, and now I'm finally building all the props for it. So
Nice.
once it starts, I get more stuff to film, more teaser shit's gonna come out, and people are gonna know more about it here soon. So I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like a lot of shit's starting to get steam on it. So
Excellent, man. Excellent. We'll be talking about that when you keep moving forward. You know, the more you get done with that, the more we'll be talking about it. So that's absolutely excellent, man. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a mystery video coming up Monday for you guys, because I'm frankly right now I feel like I should be listening to Boys to Men. If you caught my last Ruby Rose video, it's hard to say goodbye. I miss Ruby already, but she's already lined up a new gig as my concubine. So I'm set there.
more.
More. I'm set there for
more.
I seriously, hashtag make Jules Jade Batwoman.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So Ivy Temple Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. We watch Empire Strikes Back tonight. It is the 10th anniversary of the series finale of Lost. Check out that Lost video that me and Salvador worked so hard on. That's what she said, producing, because it was that was like a passion project, man. I can honestly say that and my Empire video, I don't care how many views each of them get. They were fun, and it's two things that Empire Strikes Back and Lost, two things that I love, and I know Sal is very passionate about Lost too. So it was a joy to make that video and to work on that and put that all together. So if I'll be doing some more Lost content for the channel too. I said the hell with it. You know, I'm going to do some character stuff, and I'm going to talk about the Dharma Initiative and the stations. I might do a video on each individual station. So you can find me on eTemple Queens, a Place to Be Reviews, live every Monday night, 8 p.m., going in raw, because, you know, that's how we do, baby. We like it raw. Tuesday night, the Super Happy Fun Time Pro Wrestling Show with myself, Mad Dog Warren, Brother Will Vendetta, and I'm going to get a hold of Corey Kerr, the Dire Wolf, and see if I can get his old ass on here Tuesday night. I've been waiting a couple weeks to get him on, and I got to get the mastermind Dave DuPont on. You talk wrestling experience. This dude has been around the world like Diddy. Seriously, he's wrestled in probably 6-7 different countries, on 3-4 different continents around the world. He's been in the business for 30 years. I'm going to have him coming back on. Kendo Slice from World Class Bullshitters will be back on soon. Wednesday nights, you can find me over on the Nerd Blast Fandom Collective every now and then. I'll let you guys know when I'm doing that. Of course, Wednesdays, occasionally we do a boardroom episode with myself, Salvador, and Commander Cody from Google Brothers Entertainment. And yeah, I'm a busy man, but you know what? You'll still get at least 3 single release videos from me a week. I got some more Stool Ben reviews coming up for Cleveland Brown. Wait a second here. Hang on. It's me, you bastards. It's Big Cleveland. I got some more shit in the hopper. Don't even worry about it. I'll smack the shit out of Roberta's little boyfriend, Federline. Yeah, I got
Pete, we still got one of these Tuesdays, man. We gotta play No Mercy live.
Now that the governor is freeing up northern Michigan, at least, she let everybody from the south come up to northern Michigan to beta test on us. Thanks, Governor Fivehead. Big-headed bitch. But anyway,
me and you were only like 20 minutes away, bud. It's I'll come over. We'll play some No Mercy. We'll do some tag team. And
that's it. We're gonna film that because I've got my N64 hooked up. I got to go through and recreate my cause, man, because I lost a lot of my ancillary WCW guys that I wanna put into programs, and especially we're gonna be doing some tag team shit. I lost a lot of tag teams.
I can't remember offhand, but I think I can I can't remember, but I think I can transfer wrestlers from my game to a memory card and then onto yours. So,
all right.
like, I'll have like me
Okay.
recreated as
Oh,
No
yeah.
Mercy character. You know,
Oh
so
yeah. We could definitely do that because I think I have myself created on one too somewhere along the line. So, but yeah, man,
Yeah.
we're gonna do that. There's a lot of shit coming up here on the channel. Like I said, Keely Chow won the first giveaway for the channel. So catch us Monday night, 8:15 right here on Superstation Etepo Queens, the place to be reviews. I've been here with all of you. And remember, if I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. Be good to each other, you bitches.